I also invited Sarah to come in. I don't know if she will or not, but she's had a time today. And
Oh
we're
no.
live.
We're live.
We're
Hey
live,
everybody.
y'all. We're just sitting here talking, and I'm like, why don't we just hit the live button?
Trey still has not fed and watered the dogs.
Go up and tell him.
There it comes. Notification just came in.
Hi, Cookie. I
Hi,
know it's so funny
everybody.
because I was with Tom all day today, and I was already watching him live, and he's standing beside me. He already went live, but then I would get the notification. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, look, you're
Yep.
live.
Yep. It just
Hello,
came through.
everyone. Amanda,
Hi, everybody.
Lynn, Callie, Cookie, Amber, Dominica, Alex, Michaela R. What's up, everybody? Woo! What a crazy day in Disney. And we're going to talk about it right now.
Yep.
Dwayne! What's up, Dwayne? So, first, I wanted to tell everybody hello. And if you're new to the channel, welcome.
Hi, Joan.
Most of the names that are in chat all look familiar.
Yep.
So, but yeah, I had quite an interesting day today. I was running late as usual this morning because, you know, that's just running late. You ever seen that shirt in the Disney stores that says, it has the white rabbit on there and it says,
I'm late.
I'm always late.
For a very important date.
Yes, I was late for a very important date today, but everything worked out fine. Everything did work out fine, and there was like nobody at Topolino's. Like it was practically like we had the entire place to ourselves, minus 4 other families in the entire restaurant. But got to see Mickey and Minnie and Donald and Daisy. I wanted to tell you all how the character breakfast went. Also, before we even get into that, I want to give a big shout out to my friend Tom from Tom Does Disney for inviting me. Otherwise, I would not have been there today.
Exactly.
So thank you, Tom. If I had a cocktail, I'd say cheers, but I'm going to cheers you with my Diet Coke.
Hi, Samantha. Hey, Jackie.
Hi,
hey,
Samantha.
Wendy. Yes, we were on for such a short time last night. I figured they deserved another stream.
Yeah. They need a second round.
And they matched my shirt, so.
Perfectly. That's a cute shirt. Is that a pass holder shirt?
No.
No.
I don't know. This was the
It's just flower and garden, but not a pass holder. That's okay. It's super cute.
I think it was the year before. I think it was 2000. Oh, no. It was last year. It's 2019. I thought it was the year before, but it's 2019.
That's super cute.
I don't think
like that.
It doesn't say pass holders, so no. Just flower and garden.
It's so cute.
I had to have it.
He's adorable.
I love him.
Yeah.
Love Spike.
Hi, Carrie.
And it has Donald, too.
Oh.
And spaceship.
Did y'all see did you see my video of Donald? I posted it everywhere. I posted it
I haven't been on anything today.
Oh, okay.
I only had Tom's stream on, but I haven't been on Facebook, nothing today.
Donald
I've been so busy. I've been in and out all day long.
This morning, being his normal little self. And he was just shaking his tail feathers and had me crack
I'll watch it.
Hi, Ed.
I'll check it out later. Hi, Ed.
Yeah, I posted it on Instagram, That Crazy Disney Lady, and Annual Pass Holder.
I'll find it later. I haven't been on the phone. I shouldn't say I haven't been on the phone. I was on the phone for hours with the DMV today.
Well, I was on the phone on the internet on my phone for 12 hours with Disney. Like many other people in chat probably were.
Awful.
Oh, Darla said Donald was sassy. Dan said Donald was happy to see people after 4 months. Yes. Did you get teary? Oh, Janie.
I cried. I wasn't even there and I cried.
Whenever they all came out, I was just, And it was happy tears. Joy.
It's
just so much joy.
Emotional. So emotional to see them all doing what they love so much again, you know?
Hi, Kaylee.
Hi, Kaylee. How you doing?
Chris said, I saw it and watched the stream at Tom Does Disney this morning. It was nice to see the characters. Yes, it was, Chris. It was so nice.
It sure was.
And I don't know what was happening, but like YouTube kept on shutting his stream down for some reason.
So weird.
2 times. And then the third time, no problem.
So weird.
I don't know what that was about, but.
So weird.
So I wanted to tell you all how everything went. We got to the resort. So, you know how normally you get to the gate and they check to see if you have reservations? Okay, so of course that was the same scenario, but this time the gate was down. So you couldn't go through until they lifted the gate.
Yep.
They checked for the reservation and then I went on through, no problem, after they confirmed it.
Yep.
I parked, went inside, and I mean, you could just tell, like, everyone was so happy to be back. It was just like, welcome home. Hello, how are you? Oh my gosh, so nice to see you. It was just like a multitude of just welcome. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so the social distancing was all in place perfectly, of course, in true Disney style. They had the hand sanitizer everywhere. They were selling some masks in the gift shop, like the Disney ones. There was 2 different ones that they had. Yeah. As well as they were selling the basic blue surgical mask for like $1.50. So as far as being comfortable and feeling safe, 100%. Like, it was so good. It wasn't overly crowded. They were just doing everything properly. The you know, they have that quick service there at the Riviera in the back by the pool.
Okay. Yeah. I've not been over there yet, so.
Oh.
I only know from seeing it when you guys have been over there.
Well, that was going by mobile order only.
Yeah.
So you would mobile order it, walk down there. A cast member would meet you at the door.
Yeah.
If you had confirmation that you had a mobile order, then you could come in to pick it up.
Oh, okay.
But there was no coming into the restaurant and sitting in there and dining.
Gotcha.
At the quick service spot.
Which is weird.
But they had like the beach bar, like the pool bar was open.
Okay.
Yeah, all that was open.
Yeah.
The little coffee shop, they also had like beer on tap. Like all of that was open.
Yeah.
And what else did I want to tell you all? Oh, so and then we went up to Topolino's and it was just like, I feel like that it's up there at Topolino's. It's such a large space. And
yeah, it was very spread out. Yeah.
All the tables are already like so spread out. I feel like they could, you know, fill it up and people would be comfortably like 6 feet apart, no matter where they sit.
You know, where they're just starting to open now and so few places are open, it's just going to take time for people to make reservations, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a lack of reservations or a lack of what was available. I don't know.
But it was just see how things go. Yeah.
It was just completely empty. It was really nice. And that was the first time I had ever done the breakfast there. I've only done dinner. But Tom said other than like several things missing from the menu.
Yeah.
And the character coming like right to your table.
To your table. Yeah.
Nothing else was really different. It was like the same.
Yeah.
You know, they all came around their regular path.
Yeah.
They just didn't come all the way up to the table and take a picture beside you, but they were close enough to where
definitely
you could take like a selfie or whatever. You all seen that on the stream.
Yeah.
And then that little, like, they come out and do that little dance around, do their little show, all that thing, and that was the same.
Yeah.
So that was good. And then we just hung out at the resort all day, and it was like we were playing Monopoly. And I was like, man, I gotta go. But we were having fun. But I mean, I was gone the entire day.
Yeah.
And I left the boys with Mariah, but I know she was like, you ever coming home today? Like, you left this morning and you ain't never came back. Like, where are you?
Hey, Disney's open.
I know, right? So
they're not used to it anymore.
I was like, if you all are okay, then because she called and I stepped outside and I was like, look, if you want me to come home, I'm come home.
Yeah.
But if y'all are okay, I'm just over here I'm playing Monopoly,
Yeah. Hanging by the pool.
But it was just getting late and I knew I was going live tonight, so I was just like, I had to go.
Yeah.
And the kids were happy that mommy was home.
Yes, of course. Well, they're spoiled now. They're used to having you around. They were used to being gone like that.
They've always been spoiled.
But a couple days a week, they were used to not being home all day. Now they're not used to that anymore because you're there.
Right, because I was home every day. I think they were like, Mom, don't you have somewhere to go? Why are you here? Leave me alone. My closet's okay. Okay, let's go through your drawers. I mean, I was like, doing everything. Whatever doesn't fit you, let's put it over here. I was doing all that during quarantine, and they were probably like, please go back to the parks and leave me alone.
I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
Sue, hello,
but it
sweetie.
was fun. It was lots of fun today.
Sue's here.
Okay, so that was my day at Topolino's, but now let's talk about the reservation system and how completely jacked up it was.
It was day one.
Oh,
did anybody
I'm not mad.
Did anyone really think that it wasn't going to have bugs?
I know. I even said it last night.
On day one.
Be prepared for long waits, crashes, and all that. Yeah. I promise I was not mad. And I mean,
I totally get it. It's so
I don't have a resort reservation anyway, so it's not really affecting me one way or the other.
Correct.
But Tom does, and he could not get on. I could not get on. Like, we kept trying and trying and trying. But the thing is, like, if I would have stayed home today and not got up and left, like, I probably would have been done much sooner. But we were busy doing other things, so we couldn't commit the time to staying on the phone for hours and hours. Ooh, Kelly said it took her 7 hours and 10 minutes.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's awful.
Yeah, it was frustrating, Sue. It took a while. Jacked up, messed up, corrupt up, Cookie said. Yeah, it was crazy. But finally, I was just like, after trying to log in and trying to log in, probably 300 times trying to log in, finally, it was like, oh, and I went, Tom, it's on here. Ah, I was freaking out. And I was able to get him all of his reservations because we're linked together. Yeah. I was like trying to do a little gangster move and link myself to it. And I was like, sorry, ma'am, but you don't have a resort reservation.
Do not pass go. Do not.
Oh, Amy, were you able to get anything? Wonder if Amy Ann was able to.
That's part of the problem, though. So many people had so many browsers open. I saw a guy, he had 10 browsers open. That's tying up the lines. You know what I'm saying? And if everyone is doing that, then that's kind of, that's only exacerbating the problem. I get it. I would do the same thing. I'd be on my laptop. I'd be on my desktop. I'd be on my phone. But that's part of the problem.
Yeah.
Is that everyone is doing that, and it's just, it can't handle it. It can't handle people having 10, 4, 6 browsers open at a time.
Kristen Hart, what time was that? Kristen said I spent 2.5 hours on the castle screen. Then I got in, and then she said it was like pretty much a piece of cake from that.
That's awesome.
Dwayne said it took me 0 hours because I ain't doing it. Yeah, it was frustrating.
Yeah.
Part of your world adventures. Oh, yikes. I only had one browser. Yeah, that's what I did too. You were a crazy lady today, Tanya. Yeah, usually a crazy lady. I was behaving though. We was having fun playing Monopoly if anybody was watching Tom's stream earlier. But because there wasn't really anything to do. Like we went to breakfast and the parks aren't open.
Right.
I said, well, maybe we could hop on the bus because they had the buses running from the resort to Springs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was like, maybe we could hop on a bus, go to Springs, walk around a bit, and then bring a bus back, have a cocktail or something.
Yeah.
But we just sat there and chilled and played Monopoly and ate junk food and had a good time. What all did you do today, Robin?
Well, let's see. I had the dentist so that I could have my crown, the temporary filling taken out where I had my root canal. And they filled that, the crown repair. And then the tooth behind it had a cavity. So we filled that. And then what did I do after that? Oh, then I came home and I spent 2 hours on the phone with the DMV because I realized that while I'm gone, my license expires at the end of the month. And I'm like, how am I going to fly home without a valid driver's license? Well, it doesn't matter because I couldn't get an appointment because they're by appointment only.
Oh, no.
So they were like, the only place we can get you in is in Newport, New Hampshire, which is an hour and a half away on the Vermont border. So and that would be Thursday. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll have to take it. What choice do I have if it's the only thing you have? So I made that. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to check TSA. So there's a thing on TSA where if your license, due to COVID, if your license expired after March 1st, they will accept your expired driver's license to fly. So I'm good. So I went on and I renewed online, but I couldn't I was going to do my real ID just because it was time to renew anyway. So I'm like, I'm just going to do it and get it over with, but you can't do real ID online. So I was eligible to renew online and print a temporary, but the temporary doesn't have your picture. But then I checked with the TSA, so I don't have to go to the appointment now on Thursday. And then we had to go get the car because that had to be inspected. And I was just in and out all day and doing a million things. So it was busy, and I've got a million things to do to get us ready to get out of here. So
yeah, I figured you were going to be busy all week trying to prep for the coming down.
Yeah.
Which leads me to another thing. Where do you want to eat your birthday dinner?
I have no idea.
I need to make the reservation. So I have to know where you want to eat. Also, Pat just sent us a super chat for $20. Pat, I'm going to get you. And he said, from now on, Tanya is officially allowed to be called Robin after 3 beers and a mixed drink. He was calling me Robin today. I was like, my name's not Robin, right?
That's because he messaged me this morning.
Yes, he did. That's too funny. He was like, well, if you would have answered the call, I wouldn't have had to call on Robin to find out what you like.
I couldn't find it because after I replied the first time and then I remembered, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I can give him a better description than what I gave him. So I went to message him back and I'm like, how did he even message me? It's not on Messenger. It took me forever to realize that it was Instagram because I don't know how to use Instagram. It's like, what?
But Robin and I have done the exact same thing before. You get the notification that pops up. Yeah. And it says you have a message. And I've done that. I don't know where the message is.
I'm like, where is it?
I know. And then when you go to Instagram, it's not like it's right there.
No.
You got to click on another screen.
Find it.
To get to another screen from that arrow. Like, I know how to check it now, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's craziness.
Oh, Chris, I think Friday I'm coming, but this is not for permanent. This is not like, no. This is not her permanent move. No, way too much to do here. This is just because Ryan got called back. So.
Okay, well, here's my question. Why can't Ryan just get on a plane and I pick him up at the airport? Why are you coming?
Why are you asking that question?
My husband said that. He was like, Robin's coming? I'm like, yes, Robin's coming. Don't you know us by now? He was like, well, we could pick Ryan up at the airport. And I'm like, no. Robin needs to be here. And it's her birthday.
Mama Bear.
Oh, Amy said scroll up. Let's see. I probably missed her.
Mama
so you
Bear
say
has
in
to
8
come.
days, December 22 to 31, I won't get many days. No, so Amy, they were having like a little issue today. Like that's another thing I was going to tell you all. Because we're annual pass holders, a lot of people that are annual pass holders but are scheduled like 10 or 7 or 10 days, it was only allowing them the 3-day reservation because it was picking up the annual pass
instead of the reservation. Ooh, that sucks.
Yeah, that was, oh, girl. You haven't been on the annual pass holder page today, have you?
I haven't been on Facebook today. From the sounds of it, I don't think I want to.
I almost jumped off a cliff.
Oh my God.
That's how bad it was.
Wow.
First of all, people were not understanding, like, today was for people that have resort reservations only.
And actually, resort reservation and a valid ticket. If you don't have a ticket, you're SOL.
Right.
You're SOL until they start selling tickets again.
Yeah, that was the thing. Like, people were so confused at that. And I'm like, today's reservation system, and I've said it many times, is for people who have a resort reservation only.
Right on the Disney
and a valid
website.
ticket.
It's all broken down there on Disney.
Yeah.
What can go today? What can go the 26th? What can go the 28th?
Yes. And if anybody's in the group, in the chat right now, and I did not approve your post, I do apologize because a lot of things that people were, I know we had 500 messages today. 500 easy, if not more. Between me, Jill, Elizabeth, Mandy, and Donna, the 5 of us were trying to go through about 500 messages. And then it just kind of got to the point where everything I read sounded like the same thing I just read. It was like, I was like getting so confused, and I'm like, didn't we just talk about that? Or wasn't that just posted? And then people started, commenting and being mean. And so I'm like trying to fix the fighting and trying to fix it was just crazy.
That's crazy.
So I finally got to the point where I was just like, if it's something that you could read, just like I did, you did, I was deleting. I was like, I'm not going to just keep posting everything because you don't want to go look it up. You could actually look it up. And
there are other
sources.
Don't do that. Exactly. But I mean, you can't do that's ridiculous. That's crazy.
Normally I never do that. Like, even if I know the answer or I know that they could Google search it.
Right.
Sometimes people just ask a question because they want to talk about it or, So
I don't have a problem
I usually
with that.
will approve it.
Yeah, for sure.
But today I was like, decline, because I was just like, I've posted this stuff millions of times. If you just take the time to open up that tab and read it, a lot of these answers could be questions could be answered.
Exactly.
So Amy Ann, to answer your question, I don't know how to answer that question. I guess we would have to make a call so that can be fixed because it's like a glitch in the system unless they're already fixing it. Because
I'm sure they heard it plenty of times.
Yeah. Disney is aware of the glitch.
Yeah.
And hopefully they're going to have that fixed so that you can continue to make your reservations. Yeah. Because if you have a reservation, you are allowed to make a park reservation for every day that you have a resort reservation. Yeah. Does that make sense?
So if you're staying for 7 days, you can book 7
days.
up to 7 days, even if you have an annual pass.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yes, but unfortunately, it was picking up the annual pass thing first.
Yeah.
So
Amanda, yes, Ryan is full-time, but he didn't get called back for his role. He had opted into the voluntary temporary transfer that was offered,
right.
so that he could get back sooner. And they got to him on the seniority list, and his role wasn't open. So they offered him a temporary transfer to Attractions Pandora. So he is like over the moon excited. So that's to answer your question. She asked if he was full-time. Yes, he is.
Okay, hold on just 1 second. I'm still here. You can talk or whatever.
Yeah, I was reading something Kristen said. She said that's how she was able to after a few hours. But I am an out-of-state pass holder, so I wonder if that did it. I don't know, Kristen. Maybe they fixed it somewhere along the way during the day. Maybe they fixed it. I don't know. And now Disney has a survey. Okay, I didn't know that, Michael. That's cool. Michael said they now have a survey out about the new park pass system. That might be a mistake.
Yeah.
They might not want to see those responses.
She said that was around 10
Oh, so that was early.
Yeah. Kristen, check your instant messenger on Facebook for me. It was pretty crazy this morning. Hopefully a lot of people were successful in getting what they were trying to get. I don't know. It was just tough. Really tough. Were you able to book park reservations all the way out to September 2021 for the length of time that it was open?
That was my understanding.
Yeah.
Because you could, if you had a reservation up to that time, I believe you could book park reservations up to that time. Which is really sad that they're going to be using this at least till then.
Well, if things change, they could modify it. But I guess they figure we might as well just stretch it out that long just in case kind of thing.
Yeah.
But if then they don't need it, then we can go back to the old way.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Oh, thanks, Heidi. They don't sell these. These are last year's Flower and Garden Festival shirt. One of the shirts they sold last year. Hi, Hunter.
Oh, Andrea said she had just missed the glitch. She got 3 days for August and 4 days for December.
Okay.
Sweet.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That's good.
Hi, Maria.
Hi,
welcome
Maria.
to the stream tonight.
How you doing?
Hunter said, how was your day, Robin?
My day was very busy. Thank you, Hunter. How was yours?
A busy day.
Gotta have
busy Monday.
A very busy week. A very busy week. Needless to say, I won't be getting much done in my basement this week. So I can't put that in. I can't even.
How long are you staying, by the way?
I don't know yet. I haven't booked a return flight yet.
Did you buy the plane ticket?
How long can I stay?
Oh!
I don't know yet. I didn't book a return.
I love you so much. That's so funny. She
Gary's like,
the return flight.
He's like, am I booking a round trip? And I'm like, I don't think so. I don't know when I'm coming home.
Dan said you can make reservations 7 months in advance. I thought it was 7 days in advance. Shanghai does 7 days in advance.
7 days.
I don't think we have that here. 7 days in advance.
Doesn't seem that way.
Yeah.
Maybe that will
Amanda got a call back to work.
Yay!
Amanda, today? Like right now? Like tell us. Yeah.
Ryan got his at like 9-10 p.m. on Saturday night.
Yes.
Like, really? 24 hours a day almost are making these calls? crazy. I never thought for a minute he'd get a call at 9:00 at night on a weekend.
That was crazy.
He's like, it says no caller ID. And they know that
part
the
of
calls are coming that way.
Yeah, that was, hey, I was talking to Ed live. Whenever I got the message, I was going, I could barely contain myself. Because I didn't want to be the one to announce it to everybody. And I was like dying on the inside. And that's why I kind of like rushed off. I don't know if you all remember that night. I was like, okay, I'll talk to you later. Always do it makes you happy and dream big. Bye. I was freaking out.
A few minutes ago, you just literally got the call.
She just got the call?
Yay!
What did they say, Amanda?
When do you have to be back?
That's exciting. That's
Ryan
so exciting.
has to be back by Sunday. That's why we're coming Friday.
That is so exciting.
That is
Return
awesome.
flights are overrated, B. Disney said.
I'm like, well,
yeah, just like return flights are overrated, just like electricity.
I'm like, cast previews are coming, so you know.
Yeah. When are the cast previews?
That's a long time, though. I think for Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom, it's the 7th or the 9th.
You might as well just stay to my birthday, and we can have your birthday and my birthday, and then you can look.
My daughter might be a little put out by that.
Oh, that's true. Sorry, Stephanie, but I'll be staying here with Tanya and her birthday.
And then Epcot and Hollywood Studios is the 11th.
Just bring her too.
But they only get to pick one. They can't go to all of them. They can only pick one park cast preview to go to. So.
Well, your child is going to pick a different park than my child.
I don't know what he's going to pick. I don't know what he's going to pick.
Because y'all are going to Magic Kingdom and Mariah will not bend.
I don't know.
She's only going to Hollywood Studios.
He might want to go to Hollywood, so I don't know.
Oh, Amanda said she starts
Sunday,
on the 11th.
Hunter.
Yeah,
Yay.
Sunday.
So
there might not be a live stream on Sunday, just so y'all know. Well, we could stream your birthday dinner if you want to. That's totally up to you.
Friday might be more of a problem because I don't know what time I'm coming in. I might need a ride. Because Christopher will be at work, I think.
Okay.
I'll let you know. I got to talk to Christopher.
Fine. No problem. Cookie said, what the heck? Just stay for my birthday, too.
July 11th? Oh,
yeah.
You need to come back later. That's exciting.
Amanda, what state are you in right now? Like, where's home?
Oh, yeah. And we did ask that question.
Yeah.
When they called, because we had seen where kids are showing up to work and the questions on the door say, if you flew in the last 14 days, don't come in, go call out. And I'm like, what? Well, we specifically asked, told them where we were flying from. She said, let me put you on hold. She put us on hold for a couple minutes and she came back and she said, not a problem unless you are flying within 14 days from the tri-state area. I said, okay, because this is what I was told and what has been happening. I said, but that was for a food service role. And she said, only tri-state. I'm like, okay. If the kid has to call out for 14 days, we're going to have a problem.
Yeah, that would be a real problem.
Yeah.
Joy Frank said, how are people getting 10 days if there is a limit of 3 days? Is that
they
per
probably
trip?
Don't have annual passes. They probably have length of stay passes attached to their resort reservation. Because not everybody that has a resort reservation is an annual pass holder.
Well, annual pass holders are the only ones that have the 3-day limit.
Right. 3 at a time.
3 at a time.
You can only hold 3 at a time.
I'm bringing Kristen in so she can tell us about her experience today. Hi, Kristen. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Hello. Hang on one second.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you now too.
Yay!
Okay. So I was just telling Joy that annual pass holders are the only ones that have that 3-day. I don't know if it's 3 days within a certain amount of time, or as soon as one falls off, you can grab another one. Is that how it works? You can only have 3 at one time, or you have to use all 3 and then get more? Like, I don't know how that works. You know how the fast pass system worked? You get 3 fast passes. You had to use all 3 before you could get a 4th one. I wonder if that's how the pass holder one is.
Yeah, and so like I saw mixed things. I tried calling Disney too, because we had an issue with one of our trips. So we have 2 planned. We were able to book a 6-day trip with a resort reservation and reserve for every day of the trip with an annual pass.
Yeah.
And that happened around 10 a.m. I was able to do that. But I will say I know other people are getting the glitch. So I'm wondering if that had something to do with the type of pass that we had, or the fact that it was an out-of-state person, like how it recognized you versus the 3 days versus out of state. Because a couple other people, and that's just a theory.
Right.
There's nothing behind that. But I noticed a couple other people I was talking to had similar issues, or they could book it because they were out of state. But again, that's just kind of our experience.
Right.
And my understanding was that you could hold 3 at any point. So like once you used one, you could book a 3rd.
Right.
But it wasn't very clear. But that was just my understanding of it.
Yeah.
Where we ran into issues was with the passes, because our second trip that was planned, our passes expire a week before, but we can't renew them now that they pushed the date out. So we can't renew them, and we can't book reservations for them. So, and you can't even buy, they suggested, okay, well, you can buy an 8-day park pass and then apply that to your renewal cost, but you can't even buy the tickets right now.
Right.
So it was this weird, like, little limbo that when you're going to put it out to that many months, it's unfortunate, because I think there was a lot of people that ended up in that situation too.
Yeah.
So.
Real quick before we go further, I want to address what Timothy said. Timothy, I was saying that if you are an annual pass holder with no resort reservation, that's why there's a 3 park reservation minimum. That's all you can hold is 3. But if you have a resort reservation, you can get a park reservation for every day that you have a resort.
If you have a 10-day resort reservation, you can get 10-day park pass. Yeah, park reservation.
But if you don't have a resort reservation, like me, someone who lives here locally, I won't be staying at a resort, so I can only get 3 park reservations at a time.
Yeah.
Does that make sense, Timothy? Sorry if I confused anybody with that.
Right.
If you're an annual pass holder and you have a resort reservation, you can book for every day that you have a resort.
Yeah.
Once they fix the glitch.
Yeah, unless it hits the glitch in the system, and hopefully they'll get that fixed.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Amy Ann ran into that problem where she was only able to book 3. And Amy, that's what I was talking about just a minute ago. There was a glitch in the system where it was picking up your annual pass, but it wasn't picking up your resort reservation.
Right.
So hopefully you'll be able to go in and get another reservation once they get that fixed. Maybe you could call. I would say call, but my goodness, they said they had 1,000 people on hold, and they couldn't even accept any more calls.
Yeah.
Is how many people were calling today.
Yep.
Yeah, we couldn't even get through to the on hold. We were only, we just got the no circuits open.
As much as we used to.
That's why they're offering to extend your pass 1 month, an additional month.
Yeah.
And they're also offering.
So you will get an extension. You will get an extension for all the days they were closed.
Plus a month.
an additional whole other month for free
due
because
to
of the inconvenience.
the restrictions that are in place, or they are offering refunds. If you
Refunds,
choose
yeah.
to refund the remainder of your pass, they will refund you, or I'm assuming if you haven't paid it in full, your payments will stop. You can cancel or request a refund if you've paid in full.
Oh, she said Amy Ann said, I also heard that the days in December we are booked are already full, which is very possible since it's Christmas time. I would just keep trying. You are a pass holder, so make sure you go back on. I mean, you can go on now. You can keep going on if you have a resort reservation, but somebody like myself who does not have a resort reservation, I can't do anything till Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and keep checking the system too, because some people, once they got into the system, were seeing a glitch that even once they had it, they had valid park admission and they had valid resort reservation, was still showing them like all of the days booked. And this was like probably 4 or 5 hours into when it happened. So I think that was another error that was popping up.
Right.
Some people had said that they finally waited and got through. But like when someone else would check the availability, it still showed full availability. The only thing that I had heard started to fully book was Hollywood Studios on that first and second days of opening.
Yeah, it's completely full already. Boo. Yeah. That makes me sad. I've been looking forward to Slinky Dog, but I'll be all right. There's 3 other parks.
Well, you'll go with Mariah for cast preview, and you'll get to ride Slinky Dog.
Yeah, there you go. That's true. Hopefully she's on it. You know, like she's kind of slow sometimes about getting stuff done. And she'll be like, oh, that was today?
Yeah.
Oh. You know, I'm like, stay on top of it so you can get Hollywood Studios because it's going to go fast.
Absolutely it is. Yeah. And honestly, I mean, this is another way of them getting people to cancel without them having to say, we need to cancel your reservation, because they need more people to cancel. And the more restrictions they put in place, the more they know people are going to cancel. That's the bottom line.
It's like Hunger Games trying to get in there. So
yeah, exactly.
Kate said Disney Food Blog said people who have resort reservations for 2020 but no tickets yet can buy tickets on the 24th.
I thought
she
that
knows
was
a lot.
I'm going to say I thought it was supposed to be the 28th. They said no ticket sales would go until the 28th because they won't know yet. They won't know yet if they can sell tickets until after the 28th, because that's the last day that people can make reservations, or that's the last window that opens for reservations is the 28th. But maybe they changed it.
And I had thought on the Disney site that they said it was through 2021. Like they weren't going to actually open the 2020 sales for tickets until a little later.
Oh, that's right. They did say later in the summer. You're right. You're right. They said for 2021 on the 28th of June.
Yeah.
And for possibly later this summer, they could open it up for this year. You're right. I completely forgot about that. Yep.
Also, did you all see Tom and I were on Disney Food Vlog today?
No.
Yeah, well, not on there, but she took a picture of Mickey because she was there this morning during the breakfast.
Yes.
She took a picture of Mickey, and Tom and I were sitting behind Mickey. And I was like, oh my gosh.
I did see that.
That was pretty cool to see. It's on my Instagram story if you all want to see it. Because you know I had to post it out there. I'm like, hey, I know them.
That's cool.
It's crazy. Cast preview at Kings Island next Monday. Whoop, whoop. You ready, David T? David T's daughter works at Kings Island.
Yep.
So they're getting things up and going there in Ohio.
Nice.
Oh, Epcot Forever said, I'll tell y'all that Universal today with mask. Oh, did you go with a mask on? It was so hot today. Like, I was only outside for a tiny bit. And I got a little bit of a sunburn in the very short time that I was out. It was so hot. It was like 5 million degrees today. I was like, how in the world can people just be out here walking around like I couldn't do it. It was so hot. It was like one of those insanely hot days. It was over 100 easily.
Wow.
Okay, we're gonna bring Sarah in also. Sarah J. Girl,
Hi, Sarah.
what kind of drama? Sarah, she had a hard time today too. What kind of troubles did you run into trying to book reservations for the park?
Can you hear me? I couldn't find the other piece to my headphones.
We can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
As long as we're not echoing.
You know the little attachment? I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I feel like you're echoing.
Well,
I don't think so.
You good?
Well, if so, I can change on my phone. I can get on my phone and do it.
Are you all hearing an echo in chat?
No. I don't hear one. And Amanda said, Disney isn't going to be the same, that's for sure. I'm excited but nervous going back to work. It will be a different experience. It will be for a while. It will. But you just have to go in knowing that. And Ryan's nervous too. For a lot of reasons.
It was a nightmare, y'all. It was terrible.
Yeah.
What happened today, Sarah?
Well, I got on, actually last night I saw the castle at like midnight, the pink castle. So I was like, oh, it's going to go live early. So I was watching and about 1 or 2, I was like, no, it's not going to go live early. So I went on to bed and I got up at like 6:30, I think. And like, then I knew it'd be 7. And so,
You just stayed up. What's the sense
No,
of
I went to
sleep?
bed. I went to bed.
Okay.
But I mean, I went to bed at probably 2:30 and got on up at 6:30 or maybe 6:15. And I was thinking, oh, I'll just get up about 45 minutes. This will be quick and easy. Oh, there was
This is Disney.
quick and easy about it. And then you don't even know like where to go. Like you don't know no matter how many
that was the other thing. To me, they should have simplified that a little bit.
Well, I thought they did. I watched every tutorial there was and every little video. I mean, I'm a teacher, for gosh sakes. I did my planning and I had the cliff notes. But
let me just tell you, I thought I was a know-it-all and I was giving everybody else step-by-step instructions. But then when I went on there, I was like, what am I supposed to do? I could not find anything. Like, I was like, where are people getting a castle? And I was like, what am I supposed to click on?
It was not clear at all, yeah.
It was like not easy. Why couldn't it just, if they would have been smart, they would have just put it on MDE, you know, the little plus sign, and the plus sign comes up and it says reserve dining, fast pass, reserve park pass.
Exactly.
Should have been right there. Click on it and let us do our thing.
Exactly.
But no, don't go on MDE. Go on the web browser. Click on this. Now you're going to click on this. And if you can, click on this. Now you're going to wait for 4 hours.
It's like the virtual queue works for Rise that way. Why couldn't they adapt it for the park? It made no sense. That it should have been much easier. It really
the number
should.
of clicks to get to where you actually got the pink castle was, I mean, I've never experienced that.
Wow.
I know.
So you
and then it would like crash.
And hardly wait till Friday.
Yeah, it would crash. Like whenever you thought something was about to happen, then the whole screen would go white and then I'd have to go back in there again. I was like, what? So finally I moved from the castle to Space Mountain.
Yeah.
It said, you're almost in orbit. And I was like, oh my gosh, finally. 3 hours later, I'm still in orbit.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's what was happening.
When I look back now, there was 2 times too. I was actually at the right login. and I didn't even know it. Like, I didn't know that I was at the login, that I was supposed to be at. If I just would have logged in, I would have been there.
Laura.
But I didn't know. No,
Did either of you have a problem like signing in at all? When you signed in,
I signed in twice. I signed in to the real sign in, and I signed in, and I went to make my I was like, finally, and I went and made my what was supposed to be my reservations, and it would not let me click on. When I clicked on the park, click, nothing would happen. And I'm like,
that happened to me, and then you have to go back.
Moron. I mean, I know I'm kind of
terrible,
a real moron, and nothing would happen. I mean, so I'm like, is there a special way to click? So I'm clicking harder, looking for a line.
Is there a special way to click?
I mean, so then I'm like, oh. So then
oh my gosh, my face is so sunburned. Oh, it's hurting.
So horrible. So then I had to X out. And then the second mistake I made, you guys don't make this mistake. I don't know why I hit back. Like, do not hit the arrow, but I hit the word back because I had to go, I think, make sure I had Jake and I on there. So I hit back and I hit back. Oh, I hit back one too many times. I backed myself out of the system and backed up to the beginning. I'm like, oh my gosh, and had to start all over. I mean,
I'm glad I wasn't the only one, Sarah. I'm glad I wasn't the only one. So Andrea said, what drove me crazy was when you got to the orbiter page and it would count down, but then it would reset to a higher. Mine never reset. Mine set at 0 seconds. It was like, counting down from 15 minutes down to 5 minutes. Then I got to 0 seconds, and then it set at 0 seconds for about 2 more hours.
Wow.
Because you weren't watching the clock. It would go to the 30. When it get to 30, it'd say like 5 minutes, let's say 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Every time I get to 30, then it goes 6.
That's how mine was. It was like picking random numbers. It got to 0, and then it's like 2.5 minutes, and then down to 0 again, and then 4 minutes.
Hi, Christopher.
It was just
at least that made it fun. Then it got rid of the clock. It was like more than a triathlon. What's more than it? I'm like, then it got rid of the clock. That was the next thing. I'm like, well, at least the clock made it kind of fun. And then when you get back to the pink castle, y'all, you're almost there.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I would recommend to try and when people are try using an incognito browser. That's where. So when I first got on in the morning,
what is that?
So
what's an incognito browser?
So if you, I know how to do it on Google Chrome. So if you go into Google Chrome, there's an option to use like an incognito browser, and it turns like the actual window like black instead of white. So it's like kind of secret mode, and it's one where like it doesn't have your stored passwords, it doesn't have any of your tracking history. So I had better success with the incognito browser, which is what other people said. So when I did the incognito browser, I know it sounds like some secret agent.
Wow, I'm going to use that for ears next time.
Yeah, try that.
I don't even know how to get into an incognito browser.
I don't either, but I'm going to figure it out.
I'm going to practice, though. I'm going to practice.
I tried it.
If you go in Google Chrome and you right click on the where you create a new tab, you can actually, it'll say create an incognito tab or something like that. But definitely I would recommend trying that. And if that's not working, because I think once you're in it for like a couple hours, I think it's the same as because I registered for Run Disney last week. It's not really like a waiting room. It's essentially a queue where once it refreshes, it just kind of pulls people in. So I know they tell you not to back out of your browser, but I think a lot of times it's just picking random people. It's not like if you got in there first, you're the first person.
Right.
So I had a couple browsers. The incognito one got in about 15 minutes. So I would recommend trying that or trying different browsers. So if like you're using Chrome and that's not working, try Edge or vice versa. That's how I would do it. Yeah.
Sue says, I'm very familiar with incognito browsers. Really, are you, Sue?
Yeah, I want to hear about that.
That's the way.
Oh, she said I use it when I shop, so Rich doesn't know what I'm shopping for. That's funny.
Oh my
And part of your world adventure said, oh, wow, I didn't realize how lucky we were. Ours got into orbit after about an hour, counted down from 3 minutes, and we were in.
Damn.
Yeah. What
You were lucky.
did you use an incognito browser, part of your world adventure?
And Cookie said, after the castle, I was sent to Hell's Dungeon.
Okay, also, speaking of castles, I saw ours today, and it is not okay.
I don't think I like it.
Oh, wait till you see it in person, Robin.
I don't think I like it. Honestly, I think
not
I'd rather
like
have
it.
the 25th anniversary
It's
cake
Gary
back.
birthday cake.
Was it that pink? Like originally, was it that pink?
No.
And then it just faded over time?
No.
I do not.
It was never
to me,
that
it doesn't
pink.
look like Cinderella's castle now. I don't like it.
Hopefully
it'll fade a bit.
Did it look like the one I looked at for like 4 hours?
Christopher said that pink is horrible. Christopher.
Hi, Christopher.
Like, I was like looking at it on pictures, and I didn't really like the way it looked in the pictures, and I thought that's probably like enhanced or something. I'm sure it doesn't look like that. Oh, but it does. It does look like that. It's like it doesn't look like Cinderella's castle. Who are you?
Maybe they have
Queen
some secret
Cheetah, what's up?
process
Who
too.
are you? Welcome, welcome. Chesney McMurphy. I want the old colors back. Yeah, I was just like, and you all know I like everything. And I was like, don't mess with Cinderella's castle. Normally I'm always, oh, it looks nice. You know, I'm always positive.
I understand the concept of why they changed
Hi,
it. Hey, Matt. How are you? I don't understand.
I thought it was going to be like a real subtle, like, tint of pink.
Like a beigey pink. You know, more of a beigey, sandy pink. It's pink. Well, they describe
it as Pepto-Bismol pink. It's not like Pepto-Bismol.
But they describe it as like rose gold. Is that what it is? Rose gold? I think the gold they're saying was it 50th? Isn't that gold? 50th anniversary is supposed to be gold.
Maybe I don't know. I just didn't think it was. The most recent pictures were maybe it will fade as it dries. Elizabeth said, "Yeah, hopefully." Dan said, "Picky, picky, picky. It looks good." It doesn't look horrible, but it just to me doesn't look like Cinderella's castle. It just doesn't. It looks more pinkish, like Sleeping Beauty's castle. And the blue is like so blue. Like instead of like that soft,
really bright.
You know, like the blue in Cinderella's dress, like in the back here. It's like it's not that kind of blue.
Yeah.
The blue looks a lot different than I feel like the picture. Like I think all
very
of the
bright.
Blue, like it was like right out of the crayon box. Like it just looks very.
Kate said she likes it too.
Very bright blue.
It is.
Is there gold?
Maybe let me pull up a picture for anybody who has not seen it.
I think what they were trying to do is say that there are gold. I guess there's supposed to be gold accents, but I don't know where those are. I don't know if it's like around the blue turrets that there's gold. I don't know, but they described it as like a rose gold color. But
I think we saw the first
pink than rose.
The first paint job of pink, you know, and then they did a second and a third and a fourth coat, and it got darker and darker and darker.
Just too dark.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find a picture of it
so
you all can see.
I saw
it. Like it was just going to have like a light tint, like when the sun hit it, and now it's like it is. I mean, it's like a
in your face
dark pink. Like it's a very like deep rose gold, if that's what they're calling it.
Yeah, I think that's what they originally called it. It was like a rose gold.
Yeah. I wish they would have done the gold with the blue and then like a silver.
Yeah.
And it would have looked very regal. But I agree. I feel like it doesn't look like Disney World. But someone said earlier, it'll fade by the time anyone can actually get into the park, so it won't
I mean, because it is super hot and the sun is super, super bright. So.
Well, let's hope they just repaint it back to what it was after the 50th. And don't leave it like that. Like the birthday cake went away after the 25th birthday celebration. So
yeah, but that wasn't a paint. That wasn't paint though. That was just like
still. They should get rid of it after the 50th.
So I can't really find where could I find
Ohana Magic said that Disney Food Blog has a picture.
Oh, let me put it up.
Yeah. You're going to Florida too, Hunter? Good for you. When are you going?
Here's a picture.
Yeah, that's
yeah, that's
I have nightmares now.
That's the cartoon version. That's pink.
But I feel like even seeing that picture, like they intended it to be pink, given that that's what they're using as the castle.
And it's
Let
not
me share
pink.
this.
It's not a pink per se.
Let me try to share this with you all.
I'm gonna have nightmares about that one.
I mean, I can't get it to. Well, there you go.
No.
What do you all think?
I don't even think that.
It does.
No. That doesn't even really show it.
I mean, that doesn't really look bad.
You need more.
But it was just weird, like whenever I was going by and I looked over and I was like, it's like for real pink. You see the pink up at the top?
Aerial.
It's really pink up there.
There's an aerial shot somewhere. I don't remember who put it out. But it was much. You could really see the color.
Somebody said that's the wrong castle. No, that's the right castle. That's it. That is it, my dear. That's why I said it looks more like. Dan said wrong castle?
It looked like Disneyland, no?
It did look like Disneyland.
Wait, okay, maybe that's the one that's on the cover of the Disney Food Blog.
Let me look. Oh no, but I think they just posted one. I don't think it's
that is the wrong. I should know better than that.
I'm like,
good Lord.
But the colors were almost the same. So.
The same!
Right. And it's not Sleeping Beauty's castle here.
No.
Okay, let me see.
Somebody has an aerial shot. Where is the aerial? I know I saw an aerial shot.
Too. There was like a whole blog about it.
It was yesterday. I don't remember.
I haven't seen a picture, but I saw it with my own eyes. Hold on. I'm looking one more time.
I found 10 of them last night or earlier this morning, and now I can't find one.
Hold on.
I haven't been on since this morning. Early this morning.
There's one, Tanya.
Oh, there it is.
Whoa.
That looks worse than I thought.
Yeah. I think
all right, here we go. This one is Christine just sent this to me. That's it.
Yeah, that is
pink.
It's so pink. What do y'all think?
I think they're trying to come.
I don't like it. Maybe when we see it in person, it'll be different.
I saw it in person today.
Maybe they're not done.
Okay, we'll be positive here. Okay.
Maybe there's this like shimmer coat, like a final that will mute it all.
Maybe.
I just thought.
Maybe they're going to antique it or something. Dull it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. We'll see what it looks like when we see it.
See, now this picture that Christopher just sent me looks totally different from the picture we're looking at. Like this, the one that he sent me looks really pretty.
Yes, that's the
It looks
concept
like-
art, right?
That was the concept, I believe, but that ain't what they got. I think somebody ordered the wrong color paint and they figured, hey, we have 5 million gallons of this. We're using it.
This looks really pretty. Like it
Yeah.
just looks like it was a touch up. You know, things are brighter and bluer.
Golder, bluer. Yeah.
They yeah, that looks really nice.
Yeah.
But when you compare that to this picture from
They're not the same.
Disney Food Blog,
It's like what you ordered versus what you got.
Yeah.
yeah,
Somebody made a mistake.
I just was like riding home and I look over and I was like, the castle's pink. And I looked again and I was like, the castle's pink. Yeah, it's pretty pink.
You'll be loving it.
Interesting. Check your Twitter for aerial shots. The pink doesn't bother me as much as the blue.
Alex
Yeah,
said,
and the blue is like so bright blue.
Alex said she sent you one on Instagram of it.
Yeah.
I can't get Instagram on my picture on my computer though.
Can you see the blue?
Yeah, it's so bright. It's like Lego blue.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's bright.
I don't know.
It's
Well,
really
the aerial
bright.
pictures
Well,
that
it'll
they got from the
be
side,
new, that's
like,
for sure.
when there's like the gold on the side of the aerial, those looked really good.
Yes.
So I feel like the side views looked better, but the
Yeah.
front on, I
Maybe
don't know.
they haven't finished the front.
Maybe
Maybe the
we
sides are
could
done and
hope.
the front's not done. And it's going to look more like the gold.
Yeah, because the gold part I think was cool to have for the 50th
Well,
and
it's
that.
golden anniversary. I get
Right.
that. I totally get that.
Right.
The pink, no.
It's
Well, I just
definitely-
want to see
we're
the
gonna have,
castle.
listen, I'm just telling you all that I saw it with my own eyes and the castle is different and not a little subtle change. It's very changed. So whether you like it or you love it, and everybody's going to have their opinion,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
to me personally, it just does not look like Cinderella's castle. The one that I have seen my entire life from 20-something years now.
Yeah.
And you even longer, Robin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll
So-
clash.
And
It'll
you
clash.
know,
It's not
and
gonna
it's
match
just
the
like
match
everybody's
people.
going to have their own opinion about it. And
Exactly.
and everybody can have their
You
own
can't
opinion.
make all the people happy all the time.
Right. Christopher said, won't notice. You will notice.
No, he said maybe MK will start selling alcohol and we won't notice.
Oh, there you go.
He was fixing what he typed before.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to see.
If you hear
We're
me,
gonna-
Robin,
What's
it
that?
won't matchy Cinderella's dressy.
No, it will
No,
not.
it ain't matchy.
It does not matchy at all. I get the idea, pink and blue, but
Yeah.
no.
But at least
So
you
like
get
if you look at like a picture like this, for example,
like, but that's the wrong.
like this is really pretty. Let me see if I can make this big. Not you.
That's the wrong princess. Don't do that.
Okay, I'm gonna share this.
I hope it's temporary, Sue.
Like, see, to me that looks pretty.
Yeah.
This, you know, the one on the left, it's like a subtle.
Yeah.
You see the blue there,
Yep.
and you see the difference in. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my own picture and show y'all. But look how pretty. Doesn't that look like something that Joe would do, that picture on the left?
Yeah.
I don't know if Joe is in chat, but like those, so pretty, like it's like cotton candy or something.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
But
that's
yeah.
a good point, Christopher.
Oh,
Christopher
well.
said maybe they are changing Cinderella's dress to match the castle.
Who knows?
Never know. Could be.
For the 25th, it was an inflatable Pepto-Bismol castle, but for the 50, they just threw the Pepto on it. Well, it's not quite Pepto-Bismol pink.
That pink.
Yeah.
It's more of a rosy pink hue, but
you're
pink.
welcome, Joe.
But pink. Thank you, Matt.
I don't know. Thank you for that super chat, Matt. I appreciate that. Yeah. So, how did they do the inflatable around the castle? That's pretty neat, I thought.
Yeah, I liked it. I didn't mind it that much. I mean, it was
different.
I get it. It was, it was a gimmick. It was.
But how did they do that though? They literally had a blow up around the castle.
They had
of course, I never saw it. Yeah.
It was like a blow up surround of the castle. It was like they put like a balloon sleeve on the castle, basically, is kind of what it was like.
We went during that year, and when we went, we thought it was cool because it was different. But
it was different.
I could see if someone was going for like their once in a lifetime trip to go and see like the castle as a birthday cake.
Yes.
So, and that's why I'm surprised that they're making it so pink, because I feel like people either loved the birthday cake or they hated it. And the biggest issue was that it was that bright pink. So to go pink again, but.
So as far as that goes, how long did they have it up? How long was that big?
It was there the whole time, the whole celebration.
Year. Like for how long though?
It was a little over a year because they started it in October and it went through the following December. So like 14 months.
Wow. So that held up to weather and everything.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Oh yeah. It wasn't like a blow up bounce house. You know what I mean? It wasn't that kind of thing. It was obviously much better quality and different. I don't know exactly what it was, but yeah, it's not like they painted that. I mean, it may not have even been all blow up. It might have been, like styrofoam and whatever, something that could hold up to the weather, obviously.
Okay, Mike.
Amy Ann said, Tanya, guess what? I'm guessing you got all your days, girl. Did you get them all?
Hey, what are you barking at? Come here. Fedway. Come here, buddy.
Matt said, I loved the happiest celebration on earth, Cinderella Castle, with the gold trinkets and the mirror window thing.
Come here. Yes, that was cool too.
Which one was that?
The face. There was like a medallion face on the castle, and it changed the picture, and it changed. It was what was the year for that?
I don't know.
What was it?
Mindy said, "Where's Spider-Man, Sarah J?"
He's been long.
The years.
He's at his nanas and
Yay! Amy Ann got all her days. Good. I'm glad she went back and tried again.
Yeah, I got all my days. I didn't think about trying more though. Some people said they just kept going. I didn't think to do that. I need to ask if anybody in chat has gotten in touch with anybody on the phone, because I'm trying to get a friend to come with me because my mom can't come. So I need a simple, just flop, like one adult ain't coming. I need a friend to come. Just simple little switch in my resort stay.
Yeah.
You'll probably have to try to call tomorrow. I think today they were just so bombarded with phone calls. Like they couldn't even take another phone call today, probably. So maybe tomorrow you'll have better luck with that. I'm sure they would be able to help you.
I liked it.
I'm so frazzled. But
Andrea liked the birthday cake cast.
That sounds, Matt, that's right. 2005 to 2006. I forget what the campaign was called, though. It wasn't Celebrate the Magic, was it?
Donna, if you want to send it to
Remember the Magic?
To Facebook Messenger.
Was it the Million Dreams? Like the...
Oh, it might have been. Yeah, it might have been. That could have been the...
Sean said, Fortnite Battle Royale pulses through my veins. I live for Fortnite Battle Royale. Yeah, my son Trey loves Fortnite too. Saturday was running 1.5 hour waits. Oh, for the phone. Yeah, you probably just need to call them in the morning and just leave your phone going until somebody answers.
Yeah, because
That's
today
what I
you
have to
couldn't
do.
even
was the
get through. Like,
It was the
That was
happiest
weird.
celebration on earth. It was called the happiest celebration on earth.
okay.
That campaign. Yeah, the happiest celebration on earth, 2005 to 2006.
I'm looking to see.
Happiest. I'm looking for a picture. No, that was Disneyland. Sorry. Oh my gosh.
Well, what else y'all want to talk about? Now y'all got me wanting to see if I can get in this reservation system. It seems like now it's like more open and people are able to get in, like whatever kinks were going on.
Oh. It was the same in both, I guess, because it says Disney World.
Yeah.
So
maybe the bright pink is a base coat. Maybe. I don't know. I'll be happy to be there, and if it's pink, if it's white, if it's gray, if it's stone, whatever. I'm going back to Disney World, and I will just still take all my pictures in front of that castle and be happy to be back home for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Cannot wait.
That's the bottom line.
That's the bottom line. And Robin's going to be here on Friday. Her birthday's on Sunday. I just got right into it. Let me choose a park and everything, but then caught I only have a resort reservation and not tickets. Oh, Kate.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good luck getting tickets, Kate.
It's going to catch you for sure.
Yeah.
It's going to catch you.
Thank goodness the mess is over. I tried to do our February also, but no days are available to pass holders. But there are to resort guests. So there's that glitch, but I have time for that still. Yes. Yeah. Sweet. I'm glad you got your days. Fantastic.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Good night, Disney Nerd Herders. Hi, Carolyn. We were just kind of talking about all the stuff that went on today with the reservation system.
Yeah.
It was exhausting. Like I exercised more today than I have.
So hey, in the midst of all of this, in-park dining reservations have been announced. They're opening on July 11th. And they have the list of all the places that you can make reservations for dining in each park. So for July 11th, you can make reservations at every place, everywhere. And then the 15th for Hollywood Studios and Epcot.
But you can't start making them until the day they open.
It says July 11th.
Yeah, so you're not going to be able to make them in advance.
Right.
Okay.
Does it say how far out?
Should be 60. What did it say?
I thought I'd heard 60.
30 or 60 or something.
Yeah, I think they said, I don't remember. I think they did say 60 days.
There's too much news. I can't keep talking.
I didn't get to read all of it. I just saw a quick notification pop up about it.
Gotcha.
Well, this is kind of funny. A friend in chat, I don't know if he wants me to say his name, but he kind of will message me on Instagram just to check on our resort stays because we're both kind of in the same boat because our room is not going to be available. And so we're just waiting patiently. So we'll kind of keep tabs on if he's heard anything or not. And he said, I did book a certain park, for my birthday. And he told me, I said, when is that again? And he told me, I said, oh, I'll be there then. So we'll be at the same park.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That's
Now, who is it?
awesome.
I don't know. Do you care? I guess he didn't care if I say it. Not that Matterhorn Matt. It was funny. I said, I'll be at Hollywood.
Yay! Matt's gonna be here. So are you all good, Kristen, with all your reservations? They fixed whatever your problem was and you're booked except for your issue with your annual pass expiring?
Right. So I'm going to call tomorrow. I'm going to try because like I said, today I would have just kept my phone on for however many hours, but I couldn't even get to like a waiting, like a wait on the phone. So yeah, so we got everything for the end of July. So we'll see if we can do that. So it'll just be November. But it's unfortunate is that our passes will still be valid for that period with that extra month. It's just they won't add the month until October.
So
I have to call because I have to figure out what they're doing with mine or what I need to do with mine.
Hi, Stephen.
Mine hasn't. I know they're supposed to extend them, but I don't know. I've got to call and find out because mine still has the original expiration date.
Yeah, they were supposed to get them done before the system opened, but I know a couple people ran into issues.
Yeah,
and that's unfortunate because
yeah, if
everyone
you expired in the midst of it, then you were stuck. Hi, Stephen.
Here, this is
how are you?
Delivering the magic with that super chat. $10.
Thank you,
Stephen.
We miss you.
Dan just sent me this picture. This might be the one you saw, Robin.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
See
there. It looks
I wish I could
old.
zoom in so you all could see better, but that's as big as it'll go, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. But you can see, like right here is the original color of the castle, and then up here it's like very pinkish. Mm-hmm. And whenever you are looking at the castle from the view that I had, this all looks very pink. So, I don't know. But that's it. That is it. That's it. That's how it looks. So.
Well, I doubt there'll be too much going on.
All that gold on there makes it look really fancy. But that's pretty. I don't know. I'll get used to it. I guess it's just different, just different.
Yeah.
So, and Sarah and Kristen, y'all both have to call tomorrow.
Fingers crossed.
What number are you all going to call? The annual pass holder line? Or will you call the regular, like, guest services line?
I'm going to call the pass holder line.
Yeah, since your issue is more with the passes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if they would let me renew it ahead of time, like it's, I just want to basically pay to renew it, which in theory, had I done it, I didn't even think to do it like 2 weeks ago when I had the option on the app. I was like, oh, I'll just wait till they extend it. So, and I was trying to see, okay, do I want to extend it? Who knows? Being from where we are, if they'll let us back in, who knows?
Exactly. Yeah.
So I'm going to try the pass holder line and see what they can do to help us or what our options are.
Yeah.
I don't really want to wait till October.
No.
So.
I'm calling every number on the page. I'm calling VIP pass. I even made up my own. I called VIP room. And when I called VIP room, it was a fax machine. About scared me out to death. I jumped.
She was calling every number she could find. She was like, this is dining. Okay. Can you help me with my reservation for my resort, please?
That one didn't.
No, ma'am, I'm sorry. You got to call.
No, they kept me on hold. It said 45 minutes. I even took a shower. Well, I had them over there, on an hour later, I was still waiting. Yeah. So that's the only person that answered all day, y'all. I started at I started. Y'all don't even want to know. In Friday.
Is that for real?
I started Friday.
That was me this morning on with the DMV when I got back from the dentist. I got on and they're like, "You are number 51 in line." Then I finally got somebody, and she's like, "Well, I don't have any appointments, and I don't have this," and so I'm trying to explain my situation. So she's like, "Well, let me put you through to driver licensing." I'm like, "Well, that's the button I pushed, so why am I not already there?" And she said, "I don't know what to tell you, ma'am, but I'll put you through to driver licensing and see if they can help you." I'm like, "Okay." She put me back in the same damn queue I was in, and now I was number 62. So I waited 113 people before someone could help me. And she didn't really help me.
Wow.
It was awful.
I'm going to show you all these pictures that Donna sent. And these might be from the time that you all were talking about before. I never saw the castle like this before. So let me see if I can share this with you all. That's as big as it'll go. But is this what you were talking about, Robin?
Yep.
Like that?
Yep.
That's so cute.
Isn't it?
And like that?
And that changed. The medallion or whatever. The mirror magic mirror changed.
Very cute.
Mm-hmm.
And it says 50 up there. That's different. Oh, shoot.
It was cool. It looked really cool.
Very pretty.
There were different, different characters were on different turrets and different places.
Oh, and Ruby also sent pictures. Let me show you all these real quick. This is the castle now, I believe. It's like a peachy pink in this picture.
Yeah, it is. It is more of a rose gold.
And this was like whenever it was not all the way done. You can see like this is where it was started, and this was still being painted here.
Yeah.
And some of the blue wasn't completed here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Resort TV 1's pictures.
Okay.
Thanks, Josh and Jenna.
See, there's the gold.
Yeah. So, but this right here, this part right here, like from a distance seemed so pink, but I guess it doesn't look that pink in these pictures, Yeah,
maybe once we see it in person.
But in comparison to this, the before, and this, the after, that's a pretty substantial difference, don't you all think?
Oh, yeah. Huge difference.
And there's that part.
That's
really blue.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, baby. How are you?
Right.
So pretty. Oh, look, there's that difference right there. So it was like this blue, but I guess that like faded. And then I wonder if it was this blue in the very beginning.
No.
Before it sat in the sun for all these years.
I don't think so. Because it's been painted many times.
True. Oh, that's a nice picture. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
See the before and after there?
Yeah. Guess we'll have to wait see.
Okay.
We will have to wait and see.
Oh, is that the new castle? Look at that. I got to show you all this real quick. This is one of the birthday presents that Ruby sent me. And Ruby, I hope you don't mind me sharing that. But too late now because I just told everybody. I know it's like a month before my birthday, but look at this. She sent me this book, and look, that's the new castle right there on the front.
Oh, yeah.
These are Disney devotionals, and it's a daily devotional based on the Walt Disney World attractions.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that cool?
I love that.
I got that yesterday. It's so nice.
Very cool.
Yep, she really pays attention to me. I can just tell you that.
Does.
Because she sent me that. She sent me root beer barrels, the candy, and a mini coffee cup.
Aww, Ruby's
so I can have
my
coffee. I can have my coffee sitting out on the front porch and read my Disney devotionals.
Yep.
And then right whenever I hit the road, I'm going to take my root beer barrels with me. Super cute.
I've been looking at that devotional book, so you'll have to tell me.
Yes, it's 100 daily devotionals.
Aww. That's so sweet, Ruby.
All based on Disney World attractions.
I
That's
know.
so cool.
I've been looking at it. So you'll have to
Christopher said do you want my address too, Ruby?
Hey, Christopher, you
she
want
was
my
like,
address?
Tanya, just so I don't forget, I'm sending you your birthday present early. I'm like, okay. Well, I thought she meant like, earlier in July.
Yeah.
I got it like a couple days later.
That's
I was
okay.
like, wow.
That's
Thank
sweet.
you so much, Ruby. I appreciate it.
So sweet.
She always is so thoughtful.
Yes, she is. Absolutely.
Tanya, I think that when we're all at that park and like everybody's there and we walk in and the food is back and the stores are open and like you smell like just the smells at the park and just the people and
Yep.
like I know if I'm eating like a pizza roll from that store and all that, I don't think you're gonna care.
Who's that in the background back there?
That's right.
My hubby.
Hi, hubby. I saw him standing back there with his phone. I was like, what are you doing back there?
I don't think you're going to care if that I mean, it's going to be different, but you're going to
Sarah, I want to know what your husband thinks about you watching us all the time. Does he ever say, get off the daggone computer?
Nah, because he's like watching stuff too. I mean, he thinks it's kind of weird because he doesn't.
He thinks it's kind of weird.
But he's like doing his stuff, watching his stuff too.
Yeah.
Doing stuff. Like, I mean, then I'm not bugging him. So, but, and at first he's like, that's just weird. And I'm like, well, if not, I'd be watching something else, But he knows I'm obsessed and I love Disney. And I'm like, well, you want to come sit here and watch it with me? And he's like, no. Absolutely not.
Well, Kristen's husband watches with her.
Yep.
Yeah. He's just as obsessed as Kristen is.
My husband is like hunting, fishing, golfing. He's a rec director. All boys. He's on
fishing, loving every day.
Yeah, he's like on boy cats, like drinking his beer, doing his thing. I mean, every night,
Yeah.
So I Disney. He's hunting, fishing, drinking, golfing. He's in the den. I'm right here. So.
Oh, David T's putting up today in Disney history for us. Today in 2005, Disney Soda Fountain and Studio Store on Hollywood Boulevard starts serving the public. Wait, Hollywood Boulevard. Soda Fountain and Studio Store. Okay, that's on the left when you come in. Got it. Okay. The same day, Herbie Fully Loaded is released, and in 2007, Epcot's newly updated American Adventure debuts. Very nice.
Nice. Oh, Donna said to check Facebook Messenger. She sent you 4 more pictures.
Oh.
From February 2006.
Let me pull it back up. I always have to be careful clicking through these pictures because I don't know what all's up there. I'm just like, oh, Lord, don't let it be something nobody should see.
There's some more Disney history. 1917, Roy O. Disney enlists in the U.S. Navy. 1949,
wow.
Disney re-releases Dumbo for the second time. 1955, Lady and the Tramp is Disney's studio's first full-length cartoon released in CinemaScope.
Oh, I showed everybody those pictures, Dawn.
Oh, they're the same ones? Okay.
Yeah.
That's weird because her message
I thought maybe
just
she
posted.
sent me more.
Oh, that's what I thought, because it was after you sent them, showed us.
Yeah.
Then he said 1977, The Rescuers is released in U.S. theaters. 1985, Videopolis, a high-tech nightclub outdoor entertainment area, opens in Disneyland's Fantasyland. And in 1997, Hercules has its California premiere.
Nice.
Christopher said, dang, it is lightning here so bad it looks like daylight. Ooh.
Yes, it's about to go down over here, Christopher.
Be careful.
Big time. Yeah.
Be careful. Good old Florida thunderstorms. Nothing like them.
Did you read the other ones?
I did.
1977, The Rescuers?
Yep.
Okay.
I just read that one.
Okay.
Yep.
Man, it just seems like so much happens every day in Disney history. She said, sorry, I'm behind in video, and I just realized I was about 5 minutes behind. Oh, okay, Donna.
I was like, her message just posted.
Well, I guess that's all we have for today. Just wanted to let you all know what happened today at the Riviera, at the character dining at Topolino's. Talk about how much of a struggle it was with that reservation system. But it looks like things are getting better as it's not as crowded there and people are able to go on and get more things booked. So if you didn't have luck this morning, maybe you'll have better luck now. Christopher said, Sarah, when are you coming? ? Need to hook up for drinks.
My husband
Her husband don't know.
Her husband doesn't know she's coming.
Just say the date. Just say a date. He won't know what you're talking about. It could be anything. If you want to, you don't have to say when you're going to be here on the YouTube. People,
right.
You don't have to tell
She'll
everybody.
Message you, Christopher.
She'll message you. Yeah. Oh, crap. I'm out, he said. Don't you know your husband knows how to pull up the YouTube? He's going to be like, oh, she's on there tonight. Now I'm going to watch. Oh, that's so funny. That is hilarious. Is there anything else y'all want to talk about tonight?
There is more Disney history.
What?
2006, first of two online Disney charity auctions begins. Benefactor is Make-A-Wish Foundation. 2006, Radio Disney hosts So Hot Summer Concert at Walt Disney World's Typhoon Lagoon. Featuring artist is Hannah Montana.
Oh my gosh. I bet that was crazy.
I took my daughter.
I actually love Hannah Montana.
I took my kids to see her in New York in the park. We did the Good Morning Hannah America Montana. Concerts in the park.
Yes.
My neighbor and I drove down, 2 ladies, 5 kids, just us, stayed overnight in New York City, and then traipsed them all to the park at 4:30 in the morning, and we were crazy.
She did good concerts. I took my little sister here, and they came to Rochester, which is an hour from here. Yeah. And I was like the cool big sister. I bought tickets the day of, and they ended up being floor seats, and I didn't know, and they kept pushing us forward. We ended up right at the side of the stage, and it was for the Jonas Brothers and Hannah Montana.
Yeah. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
It was.
I watched. Was it their movie or her movie where they were on the stage together? One of them did a movie or like a little something, and that concert was in the show.
Yeah.
I've seen Hannah Montana and Jonas Brothers, but not in the same show. But yeah, I used to watch it all the time with Mariah. We loved watching Hannah Montana.
We watched it all the time.
And she used to get so embarrassed because I'd be in Walmart singing Hannah Montana songs out loud, and she'd be like, "Stop! You're embarrassing me!" And then I would sing it even louder.
Yep.
Get the best of both worlds, and she'd be like, "Please stop!" Don't tell me to be quiet because then I'm going to really belt it out.
Yep.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh my goodness, there's more. You can read this one.
More. Well, Friday, David T's going to be on here, and he's going to tell you all the Disney trivia himself. 2007. On today's date in 2007, red carpet premiere of Ratatouille happens at Kodak Theater in Hollywood. And in 2009, the new, is it Luxo Junior Audio Animatronic premieres in Hollywood Studios. And in 2012, 3D film Brave is released in U.S. theaters. Wow, that was in 2012?
Crazy.
Time flies when you're having fun, don't it? Donna said the Joe Bros opened for Cheetah Girls in City when they were unknown.
Took my daughter to see the Cheetah Girls too up in Manchester.
We love the Cheetah Girls. Concert. Isn't that crazy?
Yep. Took her to see the Cheetah Girls.
Oh, and 2014 Captain EO starring Michael Jackson closed at Disneyland. I remember that so much. That was like, I was so intrigued with Michael Jackson and his music that was the one thing that really stood out about Disneyland.
Yeah.
Like for me.
Yeah.
And I just, I thought that was so cool. Because I did go to Disneyland once whenever I was younger. It was like a trip that my mom wanted to go on.
Sorry, Tanya.
You're
Christopher,
fine.
can you hear me, Christopher? Or can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Okay. To kind of answer your question, last year when I was coming a lot, I was in a different situation because I was teaching, and now I had to resign for my dad who was sick. But anyway, that's okay. He's doing better. That's the good news.
That's
so,
awesome.
Oh my gosh, he's so much better. Happy. But so I never thought that after 17, I forget if I was 16, 17, or 18 years teaching. Too long. Okay, since 2003. But anyway, so I didn't work for a few months just to help them. But now, so this year currently, I was just like subbing, which was quite different,
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. So it was just a bit different, So now I have to I feel guilty, And
I got it. I'm unemployed. I get it.
I am too right now.
She's unemployed and she's coming to Disney World.
Gary's like, you're on a shoestring budget. You better pack your bread and grilled cheese to make.
I'm unemployed right now too.
Hey, we can make some sandwiches. It's all good.
Yeah, I won't get paid but I'm back on contract,
Good for you.
Yeah.
So it's just a temporary thing, but you do what you do for your family.
Absolutely.
That's why.
But you also got to have your Disney fix, right?
Oh my God, I have to.
Yes.
It's my life, it's my heart, and it's my son. So it brings. It was the best year of our life last year.
Yeah.
So when I have my own, when I have my income coming back in.
Yep.
It's like nothing. I don't think twice about it. But that's why I have to break it gently. But that's why I was like,
concerts, you name it, the things we do for our kids, like Darlene,
just the right moment.
And so it's not that he's not supportive of our Disney.
Totally get it.
I gotta break it to him somehow. I don't know if I say a fairy.
Yeah. You just say it, girl. You just gotta say it. You gotta keep that line of communication open.
Say, how much do you love me?
How much do you love me? Okay, well, I'm going to Disney then. Yes, PB&J travels well.
Yeah.
But Darlene said she took, I don't know if it was a son or daughter.
That was my dream, Christopher Boone's Farm. Strawberry wine. Demi
Lovato, Jonas Brothers, and One Direction concerts.
Yep.
Fun.
Oh, yeah.
Darla said, say it the day you're leaving and say, oh, didn't I say anything I was leaving today? That's something Darla would say. That's so funny.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah,
Exactly. You can say, I told you about this like a month ago.
Don't you remember?
You don't remember?
I did enjoy those pictures, David.
No.
Dawn
Sarah
from Canada.
J, I know how to sneak some Boone's Farm Strawberry Hill in the park, so I got you, girl. Boone's Farm. Ain't nobody drinking Boone's Farm. We ain't 20.
That way.
We need some good stuff.
Tanya, Dawn from Canada said, Tanya, how long do you get to keep Robin?
I don't know.
I don't
Donna
know
said, just say you never listen to me.
How long do you get to keep
I told you I was going to Disney. You never listen to me. That's so funny. You all are cracking me up.
I've used that you didn't remember line before.
Yeah.
It works well.
You know, I told you. I did tell you. No, you didn't. Yes, I did.
Yeah, I did. I did.
And then I'm making
last
This
week
is where you were standing. This was the situation.
Michael B said, I ain't about that life.
That way.
Tanya's gonna handcuff Robin to herself so she doesn't leave. No, I think Robin would need to go back and get her stuff, but I'd like for her to get down here rather quickly.
Come back again.
Boone's Farm was high school. We had a club in school called TNDC, which stood for Tuesday Night Drinking Club. Yeah, there you go.
No way.
I drank Mad Dog 2020. There you go. That's the drink for you. Hey, Expedition Greg.
Hey, guys.
You remember we had this whole discussion.
And way.
I use it all the time, Stephanie said. Yeah. Me too. I'm like, now I know I told you. And then I'm thinking, did I tell you? Or I thought I told you. I mean, I thought about it, but maybe it just didn't come out my mouth, you know?
No, Christopher, he's not. Although Stephanie said today, because we were talking. They were making fun of me because I'm, OCD and have to do things a certain way. And they were making fun of me. So I said, I'm going down there and I'm not coming back. And Stephanie's like, yes, we're going to get the dumpster.
Let me just tell you something. If I was at your house, it would be completely packed by now.
Tanya,
I promise you.
You have no idea how much stuff is here. You have no idea.
I would have the whole place done. But
trust me.
I wouldn't be able to do it for you because I don't know what you want to keep. You know what I'm saying? But I know you'll be like, particular, this here. Oh, that goes there. Oh, we got to put that here. Let's wrap it up. Oh, we got to do this. Tanya would have everything packed. I promise you. It would either be packed in the trash or already at the Goodwill.
You have no idea how much stuff is here. It's
the days when $5 got me an 8-pack of beer and a pack of cigarettes was the life. A good time for $5.
Right?
Yes, girl. Don't forget about the 39-cent cheeseburger at McDonald's. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Robin, in the new house, get a bunch of plastic bags to put them around, and plastic bugs to put around your daughter's room and furniture. She would freak out.
We're gonna have a problem because she don't like bugs, and there's a lot of bugs in Florida.
I told you I would have come up and do it all on my vacation. I could get a lot done with a match and some lighter fluid. That's too funny. Oh my gosh.
No.
I wouldn't go to those extremes, I promise.
No. Definitely not.
Robin, we have a thing in Clarence. It's like a national thing that's been helping me clean out because we moved in 2 or 3 years ago, renovated for a year, and then my basement still looks like it does when we moved in because we had all sorts of stuff going on. But there's this
2 years, 30 plus.
Well, so that's why I'm trying to do it now because I'm like, I know I won't do it. But they have on Facebook, they're called Buy Nothing projects. And it's really cool. You should check your area because it's helping me to get rid of stuff because people like look for things in your own community. And so like they post like, oh, we're in search of this. We're in search of this. And it's like a whole gifting thing because people really focused on it when Goodwill was closed. But it's like a really cool thing. So it's forcing me. I'm like, well, I don't really need this. This person's looking for it. So that's something I would maybe, check out. It's such a cool thing. So.
Definitely. I'll check it out.
Also, I want to say I'm looking in the background, Kristen, at your house, and your house fits you. Like I could see that being like your decor. Yeah, it's you.
Yep.
So
my shiplap wall on the side over there.
That's what I want.
So what's it called?
It's called the Buy Nothing Project.
The Buy
Nothing Project.
Yeah, and they have one for
each
town or community. So, and they it's very like the people who run the groups. There's like a program that trains each group administrator, and then it's all based on specific boundaries. So you can only belong to one. You have to live in the specific area. But it's really it's based on like a whole like gifting economy. So even with Everett, like I got a climber out in the backyard that normally would be $300 that someone was just going to get rid of. So I'm like, well, this is perfect because the amount of money I'd spend on baby stuff, I gotta save that money for Disney.
Exactly.
Exactly. Hey, that's a great idea. I know last Christmas, this Facebook page that I'm a part of here in Winter Garden, they did something very similar to that. And if you had a need, you put the need on the page, and people would say, "I have one of those."
Yep.
And it was not for profit. It was just like, I have one of those. I don't use it. You can come pick it up kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was so cool. It was like so heartwarming to see so many people say, I have one of those. Or somebody would go on and say, I have an entire bag full of kids, boys size 8 clothes. If anybody can use them.
Yep.
And they would just give it to you. And I was like, oh my gosh. The only bad thing about that is the people who would say they would need stuff and they really didn't need it, and they'd come and pick it up, and then they would sell it.
Turn around and sell it.
There's always got to be somebody bad to ruin stuff for people.
That's so crappy.
Yeah.
That is just the worst.
Yeah.
Especially when you're giving away things like the climber we got. Like those, I ordered one for Everett a few months ago, and it got back ordered. So with a toddler in quarantine, I'm like, I need something for this kid to go on.
Exactly.
Yeah, no kidding. So he doesn't climb up your curio cabinet back there. Because that was Jace. Jace would just start climbing up the furniture. I'm like, oh, no, hold up. You can't be climbing up the furniture, baby.
He climbs up on the island now. I'm like,
we got Spider-Man with us because he would just start climbing up everything. Ooh, and then I was like, guess what? He's going to need a playmate, and we're going to have another child because I can't do this. He was a handful. I went from Mariah, who was the child who sat there so prim and proper all the time, didn't get into anything, and just watched Disney movies. At 2 years old, she would watch The Wizard of Oz from beginning to end and never move.
Yeah.
Like, that was her attention span.
Yep. That was Ryan.
That was not Jace. Jace came
Stephanie.
around, and I was like, woohoo!
Second child syndrome.
How old's your baby, Kristen, again?
He'll be 2 on July 9th.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, has it been 2 years 2. Already?
Yeah.
Gosh, that's mind-blowing.
I don't know how. Yeah. And he is a true Disney kid to his core. Like everyone said when I was pregnant, like, well, what if he doesn't like Disney? I'm like, what do you mean? What if he doesn't? That's not
how would he not?
Yeah.
It's like who wouldn't like Disney if they like were raised with it? So his favorite movie now is Cars. He's obsessed with Cars. He loves Mac and Lightning. So we watch Cars a lot.
Yes. Trey went through that stage where it was cars.
Yep.
And Mama loves Disney, so Mama would buy him all the cars. They would all all this collection, and I was buying. He still has them because I will never let him part with those.
No.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you can get rid of that, but no, you don't get rid of those Disney things. Nuh-uh.
No.
Like
Those are
even we used to collect the Disney Infinity characters, which is like they went on this portal. It was a video game.
Yeah.
And I was just as obsessed as the boys were. Like I would be watching and waiting for the new characters to be released so I could be out there pre-ordering them and go pick them up. And I have the entire collection of the Infinity characters. And I'll keep them forever, and I hope that the kids never get rid of them either.
That's awesome.
I mean, I probably wouldn't be too upset if they did. I just told them to never get rid of my Disney movies.
Yeah.
I'm like, even if the tape starts to like crust up because it's so old, don't you get rid of my movies. That was a hard collection to get, was all those Disney movies. And I really wish I would like collect them like on DVD also.
Yeah.
But I never did because now everything's digital. You can just have them, you know, at the touch of a finger.
Yeah,
or a remote or whatever.
Yep. When I was downstairs, I found a box, one of the boxes that I had gone through. It had the Disney cups that you got at Burger King for the different movies with the poster.
Love those.
And these weren't even opened. They're not used. They're not opened. Nothing. And there were 4 or 5, and these were actually glass.
I just saw Matt back there.
Actually glass, and they were Star Wars, Return of the Jedi, Empire. Also,
what did he say?
King.
Oh, you're still live? Oops!
Giving y'all a show.
Woo woo! Sexy, sexy. Tell him I saw him too. Oh, that's too funny. Stephanie, you collected all the Infinity characters or the movies?
I wish I had all the
movies. I don't have all the movies.
DVD, but I don't know. We might not have all of them on DVD. But I know we started collecting them all. But we have all the videos.
Hello, my love.
As well.
How was your day today?
But hey, Blake.
I'm cleaning out Jake's toys, and I'm like getting rid of a bunch of toys that I cannot. Well, I'm gonna keep like smaller one, like maybe like a crate.
Which one?
Children.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Go through and keep the most special ones.
Jake, luckily, he likes smaller stuff. Thank goodness. But I mean, I have like a zip, well, maybe a bigger bag, like of all the Disney ones.
Yeah.
I can't. And like he's got like Indiana Jones, like from when his dad was little, the original Indiana Jones and Star Wars. Actually.
Yeah.
And
don't want to get rid of that stuff for sure.
No, and then his dad's original Ninja Turtles, the original ones and stuff. And then, but y'all, they're no lie, because Jake got into Ninja Turtles when he was 2, which was odd. Jake got into Sonic the Hedgehog. He was like an 80s child. When Jake was 2, he was into Ninja Turtles and Sonic and Ghostbusters. No other child at 2 or 3 wanted Ghostbusters, but he wanted to be Sonic the Hedgehog when he was 4.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. I could not find Sonic because I waited till the day before Halloween to go look for us.
Matt said, sorry, y'all. Sorry I got caught in the rain earlier. That's no shirt. We don't care. You can run through with no shirt.
You do whatever you want, Matt.
He was like so a child of that 80s. This is actually an embarrassing story, since I waited till the day before Halloween to go get my son. Here I'm a teacher, but I was and he wanted Sonic. I couldn't find Sonic the Hedgehog in small town USA. So I'm like, I cannot find a Sonic. I did drive to a little bit of this bigger city of Albany, Georgia, to look for a Sonic costume. There was not one. So he also liked this thing. I didn't know what it was. Five Nights at Freddy Bear. So I'm like,
that's scary. He's not
I
scared
didn't
of
know
Five
this
Nights
at
at
the
Freddy's.
time. This was like 3 years ago. So I'm like, okay, well, there isn't a Sonic, but I found this cute bear, Jake. Don't you think Five Nights at Freddy Bear? Just because I knew it'd make him happy. He's like, yeah, I'll be Freddy Fazbear. So I'm like, okay, thank God. So,
wait, that was a costume?
Yes. So the teacher mom sent her pre-K son to school in this bear doll.
And And Five Nights at Freddy's is scary.
Well,
That's scary.
It was cute.
Yeah. The bear's cute, but that show. Yeah, I remember that my boys
teachers were texting me pictures of my ugly son and his big old tall head. Now he had on his cute little Rocket Republic type skinny jeans and his boots, but he had on the big old bear.
Oh my gosh. Now when we did that, they said no mask. Like whenever we would have like dress up day at school, they would not allow a mask. So like one of those heads, yeah, they wouldn't let him do that.
Our town is this big.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We have Halloween parties. We have Christmas parties. We say, I love you.
Yeah.
We hug the kids.
That's awesome.
We say, I have a picture of all my students this year. It was I was doing maternity leaves. They were my babies at that time.
Oh, Joe said his daughter better not ever get rid of his Transformers. So you have a big collection of those, Joe? I'll tell you the one thing that I really regret getting rid of was all of Mariah's princess dresses.
I don't have those.
I wish I would have kept them. That's like the one thing that I really regret. But I was like, you grew out of them. We'll just pass them down to your cousins or, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they were gone and they weren't cared for like the way we cared for them. And I was just like, wouldn't it be cute like if we still had them and just have them hanging on hooks or whatever? It would be like really cute.
Yeah.
Like little decoration or whatever. She was like, no, Mom. No. I was like, well, I would like it. She no. Oh.
Too much.
Tom said he regrets getting rid of his first girlfriend. Aww. You can call her.
Yeah, you never know.
Call me, baby.
I've seen stories like that before. People reconnect. You never know. Never know what life would bring.
Her dad owned the best bagel store ever, he said.
Oh, so it was the food.
Yes, the bagels.
Yes, it was all about the food. That's what it was. That's too funny.
Gary was
so has anybody heard anything about the water parks? That's what I really need to know about.
Nope.
No word on water parks whatsoever.
Nope.
Because they're on the schedule for July 11th, but nothing has been announced.
Yeah, nothing.
You know, they had a couple, there was, when I went on the thing today too, in the park hours, it had the water parks and it had just a few early morning magics.
I think that's the same schedule that they had that I sent you, Tanya. I think they just haven't taken those off.
Yeah, because I haven't heard of any.
I haven't either.
Any water park cast members being called back. I may have missed it, but I haven't seen or heard of any of them being called back.
Yeah.
If you go look at the calendar on
Dawn said she regrets selling her daughters too. It was 10 years ago. So much better. Yes. They were such better quality dresses back then.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. But what were you saying? I'm sorry about the water parks.
It's just they're still on the My Disney Experience. Like if you go there and if you do the 5-day calendar or the month calendar, for July, they're still listed as being on there. It still hasn't been updated.
But does it say closed?
It's over. It's over 100 degrees here now. It's super hot already.
Our pools are not opening.
We need the water parks to open up because it's too hot to walk around the parks right now. It's insane.
I want to go to that lazy river that Tom had on his stream. That looked really fun, but that's not.
He went to Volcano Bay. It's open, but I don't have a pass for Volcano Bay.
Me neither.
But I do have a pass for Aquatica, and it's open. And I think that we might be going there Saturday, huh, Christopher? I think that's what we talked about. But when I brought it up to the kids, what do y'all think they said?
No.
What do you think they said, Robin?
About?
Mom, there's a coronavirus out there. We're not going to the water park.
Yep.
So they don't want to go. They don't want to go anywhere. They don't want to go anywhere.
It's scary.
So I know it is scary. I guess I don't know. I'm gonna knock on wood, but really, I'm gonna pray to Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, I have to go back to school and teach like July 27th.
Wow.
Come say hi.
So I haven't gone yet.
Christopher said hi, Blake. I see you back there.
But if I have to go back to school, I might as well go on to Disney World.
Christopher is my side chick, honey. You don't know?
I said hi too, but
he's my side chick. Come on now. I said
hi, Blake, the minute he walked in the room. See you soon, Blake.
You know Robin.
Hi, Blake.
And that's Sarah, and that's Kristen.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. Blake has been going back to the office lately, and I don't like it. At first, I was like, go back to work.
Come here.
And now I'm like, I want you to stay here. I've gotten so used to him staying home every day. It's been nice. So, yeah, like in the beginning, I was like, what are you doing? What? You're breathing or something.
I got bloodshot overtime eyes.
He's been working a lot lately.
I'm sure.
Trying to kill me.
David T is in the chat. Remember, I told you he always addresses you as Master Sergeant. He's in chat. He said, "Thanks for your service,
Thank you for your service, David T."
Yeah.
What was your branch?
What branch, David T? And Joe says, "Hello, Mr. Blake. This is Mr. Crazy Disney Lady. I've always been Mrs. Sard Major, Mrs. Master Sergeant. Now he's Mr. Crazy Disney Lady."
Yeah. Fair is fair.
I am Blight Investments.
Yes.
LLC. That's core. Oh, Robin, I got you, Robin.
Yeah.
That's you.
Okay.
It's Robin. Did you know Robin's coming to stay with us? She'll be here Friday. Did you know that?
Yeah, you
Oh, I thought I told you that.
You can house hunt. She didn't say you was coming here. So
didn't I tell you?
Let's see how this goes over.
David, what MOS was David T?
David T, what was your MOS? Oh, U.S. Navy Corpsman?
Oh,
How do you say
Navy.
that?
Yeah, he was a Navy.
Station 75% with USMC as FMF. I don't know. That's military talk, I guess. I don't know.
He was in the Navy, so he was stationed with the Marines. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your service.
Yeah. Yeah,
Thank
Blake, you never listened to me. I told you Robin's coming.
She didn't say where you were lodging. I thought you were staying at the resort.
Yeah, she can't even book a resort. Damn.
The Blakey Resort is lovely, I hear.
The Blakey Resort, yeah.
All right. I have my price listing on the door.
Okay.
We give discounts to people we like a lot.
That's right.
Yeah.
And unemployed friends, right?
Christopher,
Saving
I'm
for Disney said Blake has got to be the most understanding and patient man ever.
He certainly is. He is.
And that's why you all know that if I talk about him, I will cry.
I'm busy.
For sure.
That's why I was just going to say, that's why when she talks about Blake, she gets very choked up because he is amazing.
He was.
And now she's going to cry.
Mandatory or optional for what?
Mandatory.
I told y'all, Blake, he always trying to get something for free. Always. If we go to a drive-thru, he'll be like, throw some extra fries in there. I'm like, why do you always try to get free stuff?
Gary's the same way.
I'm like, we go to a restaurant, he's like, could you bring me out some samples of this, this, and this? And they're like, sir, we don't give samples. Well, how do I know if I like it or not? I'm just going to send it back anyway. No, he's funny. No, I do send stuff back. He never complains. He never complains. He just gives them a hard time, like messing around with them. He's just being funny.
Yeah. Oh. When we went out last week to Carrabba's, the guy we had talked about, you know, how we wanted to come there for our anniversary, but they weren't open yet.
Darla said this is not Costco.
So they brought us our dessert for free, which was really sweet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know, does he ever get any fries for free?
Sarah's from Georgia. Don't you hear her accent?
I don't know.
Oh, he can't hear you.
And
right. He can't hear.
No, he can't hear because I have earpods in and he doesn't.
He has the headphones. Otherwise, there's an echo.
Kristen is from Buffalo, New
Buffalo,
York.
New York.
See, I listen to y'all. Y'all think I don't listen to you? I know where y'all are from.
Is it cold up there?
No, it's 90.
It's
we 90. Had a heat wave.
90?
Yeah.
It's 1 million degrees here, just so you all know. Anybody wondering? It's 1 million degrees.
We just had a heat wave here, and it's not going to break until today. It broke because it wasn't 90. We didn't hit 90, but the rest of the week we're supposed to be close to 90. So a long heat wave. We need rain. Our grass is just straw. It's awful.
We're talking about Disney and how we tell our husbands everything and they don't listen.
Here. I usually have my sweats on by now.
Yeah. We're freezing.
Sweats and I got my leggings.
Tell us everything and we don't listen.
I have jeans on.
I think I do know. I went to school with an Alyssa with 3 kids.
Cookie, yeah. Cookie's from Buffalo and Joe's from Buffalo. We have several people from Buffalo.
David
we got some New Jersey people with some New Yorkers.
Joe's from where? Where's David T from?
David is I don't know if he's Kentucky or Ohio. He's probably right on that border, like whenever Kentucky crosses over to Cincinnati. So he's like right in that area. David T's the one that sent us all the
too much. He's reminding us why he didn't have a shirt on again.
I know, he's like very uncomfortable about this.
It was only a quick glimpse.
Hotter than heck. Downpour of rain this evening, which is why I didn't have a shirt on.
It's going to be out there, Matt, now for the internet to see.
Jill's from San Antonio. Christine's from Arkansas. Darlene's from California.
Okay.
This is in Connecticut.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Michaela. Hi, Michaela.
And the rain here, Matt, because we desperately
look, Miss Ruby. Miss Ruby's the one that sent me the birthday presents yesterday. She's from Rhode Island. Kristen's from Iowa. Lisa T's from Pennsylvania. Callie is from Alabama. Alabama.
You get calamine lotion on all your pops.
Oh, Pamela's from Scranton, Pennsylvania. Yes.
Nice, sweetie. I love you.
Oh, we didn't get to Amy Fisher. She's in chat, and I'm pretty sure Amy's here. She's the one that sent us the Steelers mask. Yeah, he wore it today.
So cool.
Oh, Heidi's on, honey. Remember you met Heidi at Starbucks in Epcot?
Speaking of masks,
and her boyfriend Art.
Our first shipment of, because they sent our
Michaela's from her mama.
For some reason, they broke them up.
Mama
Joe said, "Spin the wheel." There's no wheel.
Disney mask.
Michaela, he said, "Where's your mama from?" Come here, Jace. Come say hi.
And our mask, my mask. I know everyone
would do with anything. You're silly.
It's a Gary and Ryan.
Where's your mama from?
Miss Cookie said she was born in Brooklyn, New York. Matt's in Illinois. Yep. Kelly said that's exactly how I say Alabama. Michaela's mama's from Miami.
Vancouver.
Yeah, they're Florida girls.
Well, Michaela's not there.
What's this right here, honey? STL.
St. Louis.
Oh, St. Louis. Okay. That's pretty awesome. Gail said your #1 fan from Northern Ireland. Gail will be up at 4 o'clock in the morning her time.
It's 3 there now.
Yeah, it's like 3 a.m. there right now, and she's on every night. Every night.
Dedication.
I've never talked to Gail before. We'll have to bring her in sometime.
Northern Ireland.
Listen, look, Cindy Luhu, she's from Louisville, Kentucky. She's the one that sent me all the Derby glasses, remember? And the Kentucky Oaks glass.
So thank you all for supporting
what's my name?
Crazy Disney lady. My crazy wife.
That you love. Tell them how you fell in love at first sight, honey. From across the way. Tell them. Don't lie. Don't even lie. He saw me from across the street and he said, "I'm going to marry her." I love that woman, and I never even met her.
I didn't say that day.
Okay, 2 days later.
You found it.
We still love it first.
Yeah, he fell in love with me at first sight. I promise you.
Yeah, I was in love at first sight. I couldn't find her. I saw her car.
I've told them the story.
But I didn't want to act like I was a stalker. I was like, oh, there's that car right there. Oh, but I can't stop and say, hey, who's driving this car?
Kristen said we already know the whole story. You two are too cute. Oh, Michael B. was born in Atlanta, Georgia.
24 years. 24 years later.
Yep. Married. That's before that's even after the dating. It's been a minute.
Yep.
I still like him. Christopher said, so you're a stalker, Blake? That's why he didn't stop, because he isn't a stalker.
That's right.
Yeah.
Tell him I'm a soldier.
Oh, he's a soldier, he said. I'm a survivor.
I got a lot of titles.
We have a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun.
I got a lot of titles now, so.
They know everything. I'm sorry, honey. I tell everything.
She shares everything, Blake.
Only the people that are closest to me will know the answer to this. Okay? Either you've been here from the beginning or you have been around me. Robin, you're not allowed to answer this. What is my daughter's nickname? Does anybody know Mariah's nickname? What do I call Mariah?
Terrible at trivia. Yeah.
I was wondering that the other day, like, who would know what Mariah... That's right. Joy and Happiness got it. Yes.
Yep.
Wow.
I give Elsie. That's right.
That's not her real
today, and I wouldn't have it.
It's Elsie. I call her Elsie all the time. I only say Mariah whenever I'm talking to you all, but when I'm talking to her, I call her Elsie.
But that's not her real nickname.
But what is her real nickname? You always called her something strange.
Nook.
Yeah, but you don't call her that no more.
Tell me what her real name is.
Stephanie's Fidget.
He used to call her Nook when she was a baby.
Aww,
when she was little. Come
cute.
here, Nook.
That's cute.
You know the little pacifiers are NUK?
Yep.
And she always was looking for that little pacifier.
Yep.
And then Jason's, what's Jason's nickname?
I don't remember, honey. You got strange names for all three of them.
Trey's nickname is,
I know Trey is Bop Bop.
Bop Bop.
My husband nicknamed Everett.
Kim said I've mentioned it a couple of times.
He was 2 days old.
Mr. Chicken?
Mr. Chickens at 2 days old.
Yeah, I call my Trey.
He doesn't look like a
Stinky
chicken.
Pete.
Now it's so Chicks. We'll call him Chicks. Yeah.
I love that. That's so cute.
Oh, Joy asked, why do I call her Elsie? Because my grandmother's name was Elsie.
What was your nickname?
And my grandma used to sit in front of the TV, like stooped down. She never was sitting in a chair. She would just squat and drink her coffee.
Jason is Boopy Lop.
Yeah, I remember. Boopy Lop was what he called Jace.
Boopy Lop.
He had the strangest names.
That's so cute.
So whenever Mariah would watch, remember I told you all she would sit down
Innovation.
And watch movies all the time?
Yep.
She would just squat.
Like Elsie.
And she would watch movies and just sit there in a squat all the time, just like my grandma Elsie.
Yep.
And I would just say, look at you sitting there like Elsie. And it just stuck. And now she's still Elsie. She don't squat no more. But she's still Elsie to this day. And I could yell Mariah and she won't answer me, but I yell Elsie and she's like, what?
That's cute. I love that.
My dad used to call me Skeeter Bud.
Skeeter Bug.
That sounds like a Georgia nickname.
Skeeter Bud. No, Skeeter Bud.
Skeeter Butt.
Skeeter butt.
Oh, okay.
That's
Skeeter
cute.
And I thought it meant I had mosquito. I thought it meant I had like bumps or bites all over my butt. He said it didn't. He said it. I don't know. I still don't know what skeeter butt was. But.
Oh, Ruby, you're so sweet. She said she sent a book to you also, honey.
Oh.
So start me reading.
Oh, and Donna said Kelly used to do that with her hovered and her butt was about an inch off the ground. That's what Mariah used to do. Just sit there.
Yeah.
And I would always be like, are you trying to poop or something? Why are you sitting like that? That was just her comfortable spot, I guess.
So
like, how is that comfortable?
Yeah.
But they did it.
So thank you, but she don't make me start reading.
Yeah, she can hear you, honey. He said, thank you, Miss Ruby. He'll start reading.
But you make me start reading.
But you're going to make me start reading. She can hear you, but you can't hear her. You're on. There's a microphone, silly.
I don't read.
We can hear
you.
Yes, you do, Blake.
I don't read. I got too much homework. And
Christopher said, my dad always called me boy.
Yeah,
and I don't know my name.
Boy sounded about right.
Boy. Oh, Donna said now Kelly has bad knees. Oh, yeah, we talked about that before, Donna, at Magic Kingdom. Oh, Ruby said the trackers told her about that book.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I wonder if it would be something for boys, the kids, for children that are the age of my boys, because they're older than the tracker's son. Ruby said this book's going to be easy.
They understand it. Jackson doesn't understand it yet.
Ruby, I didn't say I couldn't read.
I can't say what my dad would call me, said Joe. Did it have an M and an F in it?
Cotton Eye.
That would be really bad. Oh, Joe, he said, did he call you Cotton Eye, Joe? That was a good one, honey. Oh. Michaela said her dad always called her Boob. I can't go around calling me that in public. No, you can't. Not anymore. No. Oh, Matt was Booger Man.
Eat him. Booger Man, eat him.
That's nasty, Blake.
I just Booger Man, eat him. What's up?
What's it? Why you gotta add eat him on there? Booger Man is like the Boogie Man. Oh my goodness. Crazy.
Just trying to see if there's anything in chat.
The book is called My Mini Me. Aww.
Mini Me.
Oh, that would be a cute book. You would love that with the boys.
Yeah.
Especially Trey. Trey is definitely your mini me. Hey, Blake, what is your favorite attraction in Disney World? Saving for Disney.
All of them.
Don't like Disney. No, tell them the truth.
All of them.
Tell them the truth. What's the one ride that you got on and you were like, wow?
Oh, yeah, that ride.
Yeah.
Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah. No, he's not been on Rise of the Resistance.
Mm-hmm. Millennium Falcon.
Animal Kingdom.
Pandora.
Oh, Flight of Passage.
Flight of Passage.
Yep.
Yeah, he was like, man, that make you want to feel like you want to be an avatar.
Made me want to get a job.
Yeah, that was like
pretty
awesome.
Amazing.
It was amazing.
Made me want to work for Disney a couple hours.
Yeah.
That's where Ryan gets to go.
Yeah, you didn't. I told him. You didn't hear me, Blake. You weren't listening, but I told you Ryan got Pandora. He's going to be working there. I did tell you. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
I never have to stand in line again.
His eyes were so big when she said it. He was like, ah.
Yeah. That's great. So exciting.
When y'all were riding and you asked him to name the mountains.
Oh, did you see that?
I like went back.
That was a long time ago. Remember when I was asking you to name the 3 mountains?
The 3 mountains. I don't know.
He was like,
the car ride, right?
Yeah. I mean, I
like, I don't care. I don't care about what those mountains are called.
I don't know if he even named one. I was laughing. So I'm like, how is this
like
Tanya?
That was so funny.
It was cracking me up.
Donna said Mr. Blakey's favorite attraction is Tanya. That's right. That's right.
Yes, Piglet Roo.
Favorite
Thank you.
Disney attraction is me.
I will tell him you said congratulations.
Oh, that's too funny.
Cindy
Cindy said, "What's your favorite character at Disney?"
I don't know.
He doesn't even probably. You know one character.
Spider-Man.
Okay.
That's not well.
That's her son's favorite too, and
Kind
Trey's
of now.
favorite.
Spider-Man ain't Disney.
Yeah.
Now it is.
Spider-Man is Disney. It's
Now it
Marvel. They
qualifies.
own Marvel.
I
No,
know,
I'm just
but
kidding. It's not Spider-Man.
it's not an original
Okay.
Disney character.
Spider-Man.
I'm too old for Disney.
You're never too old
Never
for
too
Disney.
old for Disney.
I am.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I am.
No. Never
Saying
too
no.
old.
No.
I am. Yeah.
No, you're
I'll
not.
be 80 over there on my little hover round. Beep,
Me
beep.
too.
Me and Robin.
Our matching decorated scooters.
Yeah, we'll be matchy over there.
I'm just happy they enjoy it.
Yes.
I got too much going on.
No, he doesn't. He's lying.
You sound like my daddy.
Lying.
Work.
He's a busy man. He's a busy man.
Yeah,
Business
okay.
He's a
Business
busy
work.
When your
man.
children fight to push you around on your scooter like they did my
I got
dad,
too much going
it
on.
was so aggravating, but they're going to be fighting to see who can push you on that scooter. You'll love it.
Honey, what do you like to eat over at Disney? What kind of food where did you like? He loved the chicken at 50's prime time.
Oh, the best.
Yeah, remember when we went there and that chicken was so good.
Chicken.
That was like the last place we ate there too. What's going on in there? Will you go see what that is all about? Who's fighting?
I was gonna say, I hear Nico barking. Something's going on
there's a
out
fight
there.
going on. It's my boys. It's time to.
Nico's trying to break it up.
David C said, with a comment like that, the master sergeant needs to go to sick hall. I know what sick hall is because you said you're too old for Disney.
I tell him I got a profile.
Oh, he's on a profile, he said, David.
Yeah, I can't go.
That's too funny.
I can't frequent Disney. I'm on a profile.
Yes. Now, I will contest to that. Like, he does have too many things that's achy breaky to be over there.
I just don't.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Does Mr. Blakey like ice cream? He will eat ice cream, but he will never say, no, I just think I want some ice cream. Nah. He's a chips guy. If for junk food, he will eat chips over anything sweet.
I love chips.
Yeah.
Got a lot of
What are
chips.
they doing?
But
All
I like
right, well,
ice
I guess
cream.
I'm going to wrap this up tonight, you all. I said that a long time ago, and then we went on a tangent talking, but my kids are in there fighting, and I don't know what's going
No,
on.
he just taking the dog out.
Woo!
Tanya.
All right, this is turning into an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. What were the boys fighting about? Who
They're not fighting,
knows?
son.
Oh, fighting over who's going
They're
to
not
take the
fighting.
dog out. That's
Wow.
what it is.
No, they're not fighting.
Tanya,
They can
look,
both.
real quick. Look right here. I like junk food. This I can't
Yeah.
keep it on my kitchen. Please look right here. This is where I have to store my junk food.
Oh my goodness.
What you got over there? Let me see.
You got that
She
junk
got
food
Rice
and you look
Krispie
like
treats,
that?
Chips.
I don't like that.
Right?
Okay, this is
I look
my.
at that food and I gain weight.
Oh, she's got chips.
Y'all, these are really good. These little grippets. Y'all should try these. Oh, these.
Grips. Yeah, I know those grips. We've had those before.
That's not.
Rice Krispie treats.
40.
Love Rice Krispies.
I like Rice Krispie treats too.
These are all my things of chips right here.
All the chips.
Midnight snacks or what?
That's all my
I'm gonna
chips.
tell you right now,
For the kids.
Trey would eat Doritos for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
So
You
would
can-
Ryan.
He loves Doritos.
Oh my
So
gosh,
would
I
Ryan.
can't even fit on my
Ooh, you know,
It's a
that's,
I
Dorito
can't
kid.
put all my food in
Sarah?
the kitchen.
Sarah, you eat all that stuff?
Right?
Yeah,
And she looks like that? Not fair. It's not fair.
Well, no. What you do is you eat like a big breakfast, and then I don't eat lunch much or dinner. I eat that. Like I'll eat I skip lunch, and then I'll eat like a Rice Krispie treat and like a bunch of like fruit snacks for dinner or something like that. A really big breakfast.
It
Like,
wouldn't matter. I'd still not look like you.
No.
I had like
I could skip
She's
every
saying-
meal and not look like
She's
you.
saying it right now.
I mean,
Christopher said, Blake, what was the deciding factor that Tanya was the one? Come on. What was it?
Beauty.
No, it wasn't the beauty. Come on, really?
No.
How you gonna tell me what I'm gonna say?
That was just the eye-catching thing. But what was it about me that I was the one that was going to be your wife? And don't say my beauty. Because
The
beauty
crazy.
fades, my dear. Beauty fades.
It was the crazy.
Oh, was I crazy, honey, when we first met? No? Tell the truth.
I've heard the story.
He said I looked over there and she was like taking all these tequila shots and smoking cigarettes, and I was like, man, what's wrong with that girl? That's like after a few times we talked. And and then after we started dating, he was like, you're gonna have to slow down on all that drinking and smoking. And I was like, why? You didn't have a problem with it before. But I'm glad. I always tell you all, he saved me from being a alcoholic for sure.
Yeah, I saved her life.
Yeah, you did save my life. I say that all the time.
She does say that all the time.
There were so many times that I was like this, drunk from all those tequila shots. He'd be like, "Girl,
now you're just like that.
You better wake
you're
up.
Disney
you can't
drunk.
be like that in my car."
Because we're out so late. Now you're like that.
Yeah, we were in Kentucky, and
and they would pull me over and
black man, white woman. I'm passed out drunk in the car. He was like, "Girl, you better sit up."
I'm in the military. I'm like, you ain't getting me.
No, you ain't getting me in trouble. Oh my gosh.
Hey, pull over. What's wrong with her?
Oh my
Nothing,
goodness.
man.
Yeah.
She's just messed up.
We used to have so much fun though.
Oh.
So much fun. Marguerite says she's crazy now.
Marguerite crazy?
Oh. Talk about me. Oh.
Donna said it's like
Straight
taming a
up
wild
facts.
horse.
True that, period. Michael B said, yeah. That was it. And I'd say, when I always tell you, take me to Taco Bell, I'd say, take me to Taco Bell. Drive through, because it was the only thing open. Oh, my goodness. Those were the good old days.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all don't have no wild stories like that to tell, do you?
Nope. I
No.
told you I was boring.
Sure you do.
Sarah does.
I was
Sarah,
boring and
Sure you
shy and
Sarah, how old are you?
How old do you think I am?
too young.
35.
Very close.
Can't remember when I was.
I'm very close. Donna said she's got stories.
Mm-hmm.
35.
Kelly said I just woke up my husband because I was laughing.
I've walked.
Oh, that's so
In
funny.
college, I walked through the drive-thru at Taco.
35.
Oh, Cindy, we didn't have there was no White Castle in Fort Knox. We was down in Fort Knox. So the only thing we had was Taco Bell that was open late night.
Yeah, White
Yeah.
Castle.
I
Well, we
still
didn't have
have it.
no White Castle in Radcliffe.
Down the hill.
No, Michaela, I promise I wasn't wild.
Down the hill in
I'm very boring.
There's
I
no
am.
White Castle in Muldrow.
What was it, Tony?
I don't have a White Castle.
Was
Dairy
White
I was
Queen.
always a
have
good
one.
girl.
That
Didn't
was
do
Dairy
anything I
Queen,
wasn't
but it
supposed
wasn't
to
open
do.
late night.
Castle.
I got married when I was 20.
Where?
I've lived a very boring
So
life.
go through Muldrow, the gas
I'm not
station.
kidding.
I mean,
Come
am I the only one that doesn't have a White
down
Castle?
road, then
We
hill.
don't have
a
one.
White
On
Castle.
Valley
Thank you.
Valley
I have a
Station.
Crystals.
We weren't going to drive
No
all the
White
way
Castle
there for
here.
White Castle.
I ain't eat that
Crystals? Do you have a Crystals?
Nope.
Well, we're getting a White Castle in Orlando for those of you who are interested,
Yep.
and it's pretty exciting.
We have, in my town, I have Walmart.
Christopher said he's got stories, but he'll save those for
We
later.
got Walmart. Actually, technically, I don't have Walmart in my town, but I have it in two neighboring towns. But I don't have one. Of all the places, like we've got everything here in Nashua because we're a bigger city. We don't have a Walmart. Weird.
No, that's all we have. We have Walmart, Harvey's, and that's it. And then
we have 2 Targets.
I have a Cracker Barrel and a Waffle House.
We don't have any of those.
Dining.
We
Waffle
don't
House.
have any of them.
Well, that's all you need. Waffle House.
I love Waffle.
Motel 6, and you're good to go.
We have more than Motel 6. Thank you very much. But I mean, we have Chick-fil-A and things like that, but not much.
Yeah, Joe, we just have the pizza and wings. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Wings and pizza.
Wings.
Buffalo.
Christopher said White Castle is great if you're constipated. Well, he ain't lying about that. Oh, Cindy, I'll be in Louisville. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Did I tell you I was going to Kentucky for my sister's birthday? I'm sure I told you, right? Oh, that's
You've told us, so you had to told Blake.
I know, I've told him.
Yeah.
You wasn't listening, Blake.
Show me. I'm listening.
Oh, we don't have a Whataburger here or an In-N-Out Burger. I'd like to have both of those places here.
We don't have any of those.
Yeah.
None of those.
Everybody's got a Dollar General. Everybody's got a Dollar General, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3.
3 of them? Dang, girl, where do you live? Where do you live?
Family
You got
Dollar.
3.
All down. That's like our
Family Dollar.
She's
I'm
in
not sure if we have Dollar General.
She's in a hick town, she said.
Dollar
It's
Tree.
a little hick town.
We have a Dollar Tree and we have
Dollar
Family
Tree.
Dollar, but I don't think we have Dollar General.
There's a
What's
Dollar
the
General
name of your
somewhere.
hick town, Sarah?
We have one in like
What's
Break-It
the
down
name
the
of your
road.
hick town?
Cordele, Georgia.
Cordele, Georgia.
Cordele.
Cordele?
Yeah, I know Cordell is.
You do? He knows where that is.
It's right off 75, a big rocket, like that big missile.
There's a big missile on the side of the road.
In between, not the side of the road. Well, it's like off the interstate, I-75. In between Macon and Valdosta. But
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if like you get to a certain level in life, like it's almost like no matter how rich you are, you still get drawn to like the dollar store. And one day I said, do you think the Kardashians go to the Dollar Tree or the Dollar General or the Five Below? Do you think people like that go to those stores?
I'm over some 5 and dimes. I just
Everybody likes a bargain, right?
Yeah, I always wonder if they still
But
go
I doubt
there.
I doubt they go themselves, but someone might go for them.
Maybe they go to the dollar section at Target, like the one.
Or
Maybe.
Oprah. You know, Oprah seems like she would be like, even though she's rich, she seems like she's a very
Frugal.
frugal person. What if she goes to the Dollar Tree?
She could.
Because she grew up poor. Like, you know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Well,
So, it's almost like
you gotta look at the labels now in a dollar store.
it's almost like if somebody puts something out on the street, like a grill or a couch or a table.
Yep.
That inner calling is like, oh, I'm gonna go get that grill and bring it home. And he's like, you better leave that out on the street. Oh, yeah, Oprah remembers. She sure does. Yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh, they just put a grill out there. He's like, you are not going to get that grill. I'm like, I want to. That's so funny.
the dollar spot gets me at Target though, because I'm like, I always go towards the like $5 section. You know, they get higher and higher, and I'm like, I like the $3 or $4 spot.
Yeah.
Oh, Piglet Roo says rich people come through her store all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And get what?
Blake said, what do they get, Piglet Roo? Michaela said, I've never seen a paparazzi picture of a celebrity at the dollar store. They probably sent somebody to shop for them.
I'm sure they do. That's what I said.
That's so true.
They just getting some gum. That's all they get.
They just get some gum.
They're just coming through getting some gum. What do they buy?
Yeah, Oprah says to unplug all the electronics you don't use to save money, and it works.
It does.
Oh, she didn't know what Home Depot was? Really? Well, maybe Home Depot's not in every state. Dumpster diving is the best. These store. Yes, Christopher knows.
I ain't jumping in nobody's trash.
Well, you don't literally jump in the trash, honey.
I ain't jumping in nobody's trash.
Oh, Oprah had a show where she went to Costco. Sweet.
I want to say she had one where she went to Target too.
Bulk items?
Back in the day.
Yeah.
I'd love to go to Target.
I went to Target today.
I scored money, and I know they would never walk into a dollar store.
I actually scored a container of wipes at Target today. Haven't been able to get wipes in
Lysol? Lysol wipes?
They're Target brand, but yeah, Lysol.
They're probably full of water.
Do not want this.
Yeah, probably.
Like I need to find a company that sells these. Like when I
Yes, we have Big Lots, and that's my jam. I love Big Lots.
We have Big Lots here.
Like, I really need to just put blinders on so I can drive by. Because if I go in, it's all over with. I'm like, I might have bought a few things today at the Big Lots. I love Big Lots.
We're going to be in a problem because when we were teaching, we donated all of our stuff, our hospital out.
Yeah.
Like, y'all should see the stuff we donated. I'm talking probably in our rooms, like the room I was subbing in, which when I left in the fall to move to Atlanta for 2 months, but I left probably 50 bottles of Germix, tons and tons and tons. But anyway, our hospital was out of all that.
Yeah.
What our school goes and donates it because the hospital needed it. I get that. But and at the time, we weren't sure if we were going to return in 2 weeks. So I was kind of a little thinking, should we keep a tiny bit?
Right.
It doesn't matter at this point. But what does matter is we're going to be returned very shortly.
Yeah.
And we're in a big predicament,
Yeah.
So we have on the supply list, like I'm looking at Jake's supply list, 2 big bottles of Germix, all these Lysol.
Who is that?
Yeah, and you can't get them.
And the school we're at is 100% free lunch.
Yeah.
The kids there's a very small group of kids that are like Jake, but they're all in one class. I don't teach them.
Yeah.
My kids all love them to pieces, but they don't leave Cordial.
Yes.
You see, I don't get supplies. That one group that Jake, I don't teach Jake. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
His class, his teacher will get supplies.
Right.
No, how am I going to clean my classroom?
Right.
I'm not going to have any of that stuff.
No.
So all that kind of stuff, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Very hard to come by. We've been, like I said, for weeks, we had some from when it all first started. We bought like a few multi-packs. And then Gary was able to get some single pack, individual canisters sporadically, but weeks and weeks and weeks, we've been looking for wipes because we were starting to get really low and couldn't find them. Finally, today I found some at Target, but you can only buy one per person. That's it.
Like
one per
my
person.
friend Lindsay that gets the we call them the bowheads.
These people that are in the chat right now, I don't know, probably Kristen. Kristen, you got to work tomorrow, don't you?
What?
You have to work tomorrow?
Yes.
Kristen's at work, but Robin's not working and Sarah's not working. And Kristen works from home, yes.
I do.
From home.
And she's got a baby who's going to be 2 on
July but 9th. Anyway, it's going to be a little problem.
It is going to be a
parents
problem.
I have won't they aren't able to give anything. You know what I mean? Okay. So, but then my friend Lindsay, her class, their parents can find it.
Right. Right.
But yeah, I don't know.
Well, even if you can afford it, it's very hard to find. It's just.
But me as a parent,
I'll
find it. I'll go and I'll find it, even if I have to pay $20.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure his teacher has it.
Yeah.
But most of the where we are, they're not going to find it.
Yeah.
Robin Blake just said,
I'll put you
whenever
on.
you get here, you cannot keep me out all hours of the night.
Okay. Because I do that.
Yeah,
It's my
all
fault.
her fault. Yeah. And he also said he'll put you to work when you get here so you can earn your keep.
Okay. Sounds good. Deal.
All right. Oh
I
my
need a grill
goodness.
put up.
Hi, Maria. LBV house. What's
Hi,
up?
Maria.
Oh, good night, Michaela. Michaela's going to bed? Yes, she said good night. Yeah, we probably need to wrap this up for real because Kristen's got to work in the morning.
I got to go
and
swap my
I know
laundry.
Robin always has something to do.
I got to go do my laundry.
Yep, laundry. I got to go throw some clothes in the dryer myself.
Me too. Clothes in the dryer, clothes in the washer,
Yeah.
so I can put another load in the dryer overnight before I go to bed. So I got a few hours ahead of me.
Yes.
And Ryan has the dentist in the morning, so.
Nice.
Oh,
Spending
yeah,
my life with
LBV
the
TV had Maleficent on with them tonight on their live. If you all want to watch that replay.
We'll go check that out for
Yep,
sure.
and then next Monday, I'll be over with them with Mickey. They're going to have Mickey on next Monday, so that'll be fun.
I have met
I'll make sure I
Maleficent.
remind you all of that. Yeah.
I happened to run into Maleficent once upon a time.
Yeah, you did. You sure did.
Ryan and I got to meet Maleficent. Pretty awesome.
All right, well, you come tell them real quick. You come tell them.
I want to make Snow
Yes,
White.
they can hear you. You can't hear them. Just squat down here and say goodnight to everybody.
Good
All right, everybody
night,
have a blessed night.
Blessed.
You
Oh,
too.
blessed night.
You
That's
too.
what my mom always say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
so
we'll see
sweet.
you again soon.
Yep.
MICKEYMOUSE.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh, that was great.
See you real soon.
That was great, honey.
That was good, Blake.
Oh,
Awesome.
Jill's on. She said Charles. It's Jill.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Jill.
Caesar and Jill and Kylie.
Oh my
And
gosh.
now they have this sweet little baby Paisley, right?
Paisley.
How you doing, Jill?
Paisley. And those pictures you posted
Tell
the other
everyone hello,
night,
Jill.
she is just adorable. I just want to eat her up. She's
Yes,
so
she
cute.
can hear you.
Oh,
And everybody's saying good night, honey. Well, they said good night, Blake. They didn't say
She's
good night, honey, but they said good night.
adorable.
All right, good night, honey.
And Pamela said, hope you had a great Father's Day, Blake.
I did. I cooked my own dinner.
Yep. While I was in here talking to all you all.
She came in there. And I
No.
think she came in there.
Give me some credit. I prepped
She
everything.
came in there and put some seasoning on the steaks, and
I hooked it all up. I put the potatoes in the oven. And Mariah came in there and she did all the
Mariah didn't do
asparagus.
nothing. No, Mariah didn't do nothing.
Nice.
Mariah just sit on the couch.
Oh.
So Tanya came out at 10 o'clock.
And everybody was in there eating.
No, we ended before
Oh my
10. We did an
gosh.
early one last night. We were good.
Yes, we did. I went really fast.
It was
last
like
night.
9:08 or something when we ended the stream. It was good. You
Good
did
night,
good.
Brenda. All right.
Oh,
Well,
you
this
wanna
was really nice.
Have a magical night.
Yes.
Thank
Always
you,
have
Blake.
a magical
You too.
night. See, he knows more than he
Good
lets
night,
on.
Brenda.
He just said have a magical night.
I heard it somewhere. I think
Yes.
it's from the golf course.
See,
Probably.
he listens. He listens.
He likes the golf course for sure. Speaking of which, the golf course, I went over there to get him golf lessons. That's what I was going to buy him for Father's
Right.
Day.
Right.
Do you know they want like $380 for a half a day?
Uh-huh. Crazy,
Wow.
right?
I didn't want that kind of lesson. I wanted like where he would go like weekly or something, like every Saturday morning,
Yeah.
go over for a lesson, something.
Yeah.
And they were like one afternoon, $380.
But that's Disney.
I'm gonna look somewhere else because that's not what I wanted.
Yeah.
he better turn
I'm
into
not
a
paying
pro
that.
for a professional for that.
For that amount of money.
Yeah, I mean, like I would the $380. I didn't mind that. It's just like for one day, for one afternoon.
Right.
Like I wanted him to, like a half of a day.
Like go several times.
Yeah, I wanted
for
him to
a
be able
couple
to have
hours
something to
at
look
a time.
forward to.
Yeah,
each week.
What do you think I'm gonna learn in a half a day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure you'll find a place that'll do it.
What am I gonna walk
similar
away
to
with?
Joe
that.
said the show is never going to end. That's what happens. That's what happens.
Tanya.
What am I gonna learn in a half a day?
Push the button. Okay. Always dream big. Wait,
No.
I just totally screwed that all the way up. Always do what makes you happy and dream big, everyone. And good night, John Boy. Good night, Elizabeth. Good night, Kristen.
Night, Grandpa.
Good night, Sarah.
Good night,
Robin.
Good night, John.
Good
Boy.
night.
Good night, John Boy. I said good night, John Boy.
What's the girl's name?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Grandpa. And I don't know who else. Who else was there?
Mary Ellen.
Oh my gosh.
shouldn't
Mary
have said.
Ellen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who
Good
are
night,
those
Angela.
people?
Good night, Ruby.
The Waltons.
It's the Waltons.
Did you ever watch the show The
They're
Waltons?
from my hometown, Virginia.
Yes.
That's
Sarah
way
said,
old.
who are they? She's just been saying good night, John Boy. She don't even know who she's
Yep.
talking to.
Hey,
She's just like, okay.
tell them.
I'm like,
hey,
nice
new-
blue
new
and good night.
catchphrase
I
is-
know her, but good night, Mary
Look it
Poppins.
up.
Good night, Ruby.
She said good night, Mary
Good night,
Poppins.
Cookie.
Hey, the new catchphrase is look it up.
Look it
Good
up.
night,
Yeah, look
Joy.
up.
Look it up. You
Yes.
said who are the Waltons?
Good night, Cindy Lou Who.
Look it
Good
up.
night, everybody.
Good night, Ruby, Shirley, Jay, Cookie, Kelly, Joe,
Oh,
toilet
good night,
brush
Jason,
salesman
Mom.
in the
The
house.
Georgia boy.
Says we got Waltons in the UK even.
Yeah.
Good night, Hannah. Good
Yes.
night.
Yeah,
Good
Walton
night,
Mountain.
Jason.
Country names.
Joe. Yep.
You gotta
All
do-
right.
you gotta do a
Y'all
rap
ready?
song with that
Right.
name.
We do. We say push it. Push it good. Dun,
Uh-oh.
dun, 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 dun,
Kristen,
dun.
Dad, who is that?
That's her husband, Matt.
What's up, Matt?
They have
All
a
right.
newborn baby.
Good night, Matt.
This is my husband.
Right.
His name is Charles, but we call him Blake.
Pleasure to meet you.
That's military stuff right there. They go by the last name and it just stuck.
I read your lips.
Bye, the lingerers.
Nice to meet you too.
Bye,
Yes.
Thank you.
everybody.
Good night.
You're welcome.
Tell Everett I said hello.
We will.
Robin, I'll talk to you in a minute. All right. Good night, everybody.
Bye, guys.
I'm really
Good
gonna
night.
push. I'm
Good
really gonna push the
night.
button this time.
Do
I'm
it.
really gonna do
There
it.
you go. Double dog.
You're gonna disappear.
Oh, I heard.